But on record, like I was the second person in the world to do the sitting back handspring, and then I was the first to do a lot of stuff out of it.
Yeah, dude.
Simone Biles?
Yeah,
Gymnast?
the freaking gymnast
Yeah.
from LSU.
She's not
Badass.
famous. She didn't even have to go to college. Like
She just went straight to the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She's the
Straight
best
All right,
gymnast,
I'm sorry, Simone.
man or woman
I
ever.
am I'm definitely sorry. I did not mean to disrespect you.
Dude,
that way.
I will say I did have the world record for fastest shotgun time for a long time. Now it's number 2. I'm standing there, and then I just hear this like British accent, and I turn around, and I was like, it was Gordon
Was
fucking
it?
Ramsay,
Yeah.
dude.
No
It was
fucking
Gordon
way.
Ramsay. Let's put this into perspective real quick. Look, if someone right now messaged you and they were like, hey, $100 for a picture of your feet right now, and all you had to do was take those off.
Mailer buckets, chicken flex.
All right, guys, we are back in it in the Wolf Den. Today we got Mr. Dom, and I'm sorry, I just messed up. What's the last name?
Lewis.
Lewis. Yeah, we didn't. We just said Dominique. You know, it's Dominique, by the way. But Dominique Lewis, Mr. Flipper Master, Jack of all trades of gymnastics. But what is there anything that you don't do in that world?
I do it all. I mean, I don't do beam. I don't do like some of the girls' events, but I
Right.
do anything acrobatic.
So how many subscribers you have right now?
On YouTube, really not that many. Cause I need to focus more on YouTube, but it has been more on the back burner. YouTube, it's like 20-something thousand. Instagram, I'm close to 1 million followers. TikTok, I have over 1 million, and I'm almost at 1 million on Facebook too.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but YouTube is like way below the rest.
Like when I like first started like flips and everything. Like
So I'm guessing you're. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Go ahead.
So I guess your main money makers what Facebook and
Facebook and Instagram. I mean, that's like
what about
for
TikTok? Are they
social media
pretty-
money. TikTok, they used to for like brand deals and stuff. Yeah, but like actual TikTok, like
Instagram
creator
pays
fun
what?
type stuff. Meta as a whole, yeah, they
Oh,
kind of
it's-
wrap it all
okay,
into
yeah.
one now. Yeah.
Dom's one of the select few that actually get paid for his Insta. A lot of people don't.
Instagram?
Yeah, cough, cough me.
Cough, cough, get those followers up.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, for Instagram?
Yeah, they just pick. You know, they're just like.
Well, before
yeah.
we get started, just curious,
Mhm.
is that your sole income right now?
No.
Gotcha.
No, I do a lot of coaching as well. So I've been like coaching half my life. A lot of private lessons, clinics, and seminars. But I've done some work with like the Olympic gymnastics team. I'd done a lot of judging internationally for like Red Bull and stuff. Still really involved in judging and hosting events for all different types of sports.
That's cool. I was just curious. That way I can
Yeah.
know it directly.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask. I'm gonna ask a few things. But
Yeah, you're good.
All right, you ready?
Are we good?
Is it
You
good,
wanna
Rory?
clap? Yep. So, getting back into it, where we left off, we were saying just kind of the things that you were going into and what you got going on right now.
Yeah.
Just explain the business of the Domitrick media for everyone.
Explain Domitrick Media to the masses.
To the masses.
So Domitrick Media, Domitrick being my brand, kind of just has everything to do with all the different things I do, which is all revolved around acrobatics, but in different ways. So as I've said, like a lot of coaching, so private lessons, clinics, and seminars. I travel around the world, not just in the U.S., doing a lot of coaching. So I've done some stuff with the Olympic team in the past for gymnastics, judging internationally for Red Bull, and then just like traveling to different gyms privately to do private lessons, clinics, and seminars if they want to have me there as like a clinician in a way. And so like that's part of it, and then just the social media presence as well. I don't like to use the word influencer. I'd rather content creator, but just the content creation.
I don't even like using content creator no more because
it's getting oversaturated.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, you go on Facebook
I prefer
now.
creator.
Yeah, well, oh, I'm sorry, content creator ain't bad. But you go into Facebook these days and you go look at any random person. They gonna have digital creator and
Yes,
thing. I'm just
yeah.
like, what are you digitally creating?
Oh, everybody on social
Oh
media.
yeah,
is a
no, I
digital
know.
creator.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So it's just like,
Which I mean, they're not wrong, I guess, but like to have that be their title is a
Yeah,
little
it's just crazy.
ambitious sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, that's kind of what Domitrick Media is just like myself as a whole, brand wise, with the social media presence and then just the coaching business as well.
What about the athletic side? Can you explain to them a little bit more of the athletic side, like where that came about, where you started, gymnastics and stuff like that?
Ooh, that's
I know. I'm trying to get in there.
All right, so I started teaching myself how to tumble, do all the flipping stuff when I was 4. So I started on grass and concrete. Did not have a gym nearby, so I learned the hard way, and I did.
That's on your own though. Like you didn't have nobody to inspire you.
I mean, not really, because back then I'm 32 and I started when I was 4, so that was 28 years ago. There was no YouTube. There was no internet to look to.
Right.
And so I saw a neighbor do a backflip, and I'm like, I can do that. Could not do that. I still have a dent in my head. I cracked my skull actually. I tried my first one on concrete, and there's still a dent right here. But I've always been one of those where when certain things go wrong, I don't let that deter me. It's then I'm determined to get it.
Figure it out.
And so after that happened, I'm like, damn, I need to do this. I want to actually master it. And so, yeah, that's how I started. 4 years old, grass and concrete. First time in a gym, I was 16 years old, in a gymnastics gym. So 12 years later is my first time actually experiencing what a spring floor is like, and gymnastics trampolines and things. And yeah, I was just like, holy shit, I can fly. It opened up a whole new realm of stuff. And then it was always a funny thing because growing up, I have 7 siblings. I have 4 brothers, 3 sisters, but my brothers would flip with me as well. And we thought we were making up all these tricks half the time. So certain things we would do, we thought we made it up. And we would come up with names for them. And then I go into the gymnastics gym and I see girls doing you know what a double full is.
That's all right. It's gonna heat up, and it's just a full. So it's
still
on
got
right
an
now.
angle on Dom?
Yes.
Okay.
Seeing girls do double fulls and stuff, which is a backflip with 2 twists before you land on the ground. And growing up, we called that a Mick twist. We called a backflip with a twist. We called it a Mick twist. We thought we made that shit up. And it turns out there are girls, little girls, and they're doing doubles and triples and stuff. And I'm like, this girl just did a double Mick twist. What the hell?
I remember
this is
that
impossible.
at a young age.
And so it just opened up a whole new world of what I really realized the human body is capable of, but it made me want to figure out how far I could really push myself. And then I kind of just took it from there.
It's actually kind of awesome.
But look, that's kind of crazy because
what's
crazy.
This guy can do it's crazy.
is, look, I was always scared to try, even in a pool. My grandparents, I grew up with they had a big pool with a diving board. I couldn't even do a backflip off the diving board because I was like, man, am I gonna throw my neck out or something crazy?
You never know.
Well, no, it's just one of those things. I couldn't figure out to get my big ass to flip over. I don't know. It's just
I will say though, physically, most people can do a lot of this stuff. It's mostly the mental game, and especially as a kid, well, I guess even more as an adult, you really don't want to get hurt because you're no, if you get hurt, you're out for a little while. But that is where it comes into play. It's definitely more of a mind game. It's much more mental gymnastics than physical when it comes to any sort of acrobatic stuff.
Well, I remember whenever I was younger, and my buddy was teaching me I was learning how to do a backflip and stuff on the trampoline, and he was just like, dude, just don't think about it. Just fling your body backwards and just do it. And I was just like, because I was going, but then I kept on land on my hands or whatever. He's like, don't think about it. He's like, just throw your body backwards. And dude, after I got it that first time, I was like, okay, now I kind of understand what you got to do in order to get it right.
Yep.
I think I did maybe 2 in my life on the ground, but it was on grass, and I didn't make a complete flip. You know what I mean? I always kind of landed weird or something, but I got it. I was able to do at least
but
one.
You've done more than most people in the world have, so you got that.
Well, I did a lot. I did a lot where my buddies, so I have a buddy that's into a lot of running up the wall and doing a flip and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He was basically the one that kind of got me out of that mindset too of just do it and stuff. But he would take his hands, and that's kind of how he would train me to do it on the ground. I would go, and he would, as soon as I would lift up and throw myself up, he's coming with his hand and flinging me,
you.
and making me flip. Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
oh, serious. That's
one way to
really how I
spot
learned how to
somebody.
do it.
Can you explain kind of the I guess the signature of Domo, what everyone knows Domo. Well, that's my name for you.
That's your nickname.
Yeah,
for
my
me.
bad,
That's
my
not
bad.
a real
Okay,
nickname,
okay.
anybody.
Explain. Okay, for reference. Sorry, or preface. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Reference.
Basically, this guy has racked up at least if I can imagine, he's racked up billions of views for this signature thing in particular. So I want you to explain the sitting backhand spring and the double A's.
Okay.
Can you explain those?
Yes. So for people who don't know what a back handspring is, it is just doing a backflip, but putting your hands onto the floor as you do it. That's the easiest way to explain it. I kind of popularized a version of that where I go straight from like sitting straight down like this and doing a backflip off of my butt, or a back handspring off of my butt. Sorry, and then I was like one of the first in the world to do it. The second one that we know of like on video, because when it comes to skills in any sport nowadays, it's people could say like, oh, I got a world's first and stuff, but you never, like, people back in the day were doing some stuff that we don't even know about that's so crazy that like just wasn't even recorded at the time.
Right.
But on record, like I was the second person in the world to do the sitting back handspring, and then I was the first to do a lot of stuff out of it. And so it kind of popularized it that way. And then on record, I was the first to do the sitting backflip, where I just like sat down, legs straight out in front of me, and do a backflip off my butt. And they call that the Dom Bomb. They named that one after me.
Like you would actually get clearance, like air.
Yeah, land on my
What?
feet.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm about to show you.
Oh my god!
How is that,
like,
like,
what is that like? That's
core-
like
the
I'm
core
a mind
power, like, that
blown.
you have to
Yeah, no, it
like
doesn't look
that?
like I have much of a core. I live in Louisiana now, so I've gained
No, I
some
mean,
pounds.
look.
but
Look,
Yeah, go ahead. What?
was that the sitting hamstring one? I think I
What?
know what video that is. It's a compilation, isn't it? Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
You don't get dizzy?
No.
It's like a slink. It's like a human slinky.
Yeah, human slinky. Yeah, dude.
Dude, that's
like,
crazy.
years
That's
ago,
fucking crazy, bro.
Fox Sports did like a segment on me, and they were calling me the human pogo stick, and it kind of stuck for a while. And it was pretty funny, but yeah. So I like Slinky though. I like that more. Human
Dude,
Slinky.
that's wild. Like, I mean,
That's
Double back and he
crazy.
laid out. He didn't
Yeah.
tuck.
that's so crazy.
In the
Thank
air,
you,
bro.
thank you.
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that's another like signature kind of move. There are people out there that do double layouts for sure. I mean, that's I
So,
wouldn't
like,
say
when
common
you,
gymnastics.
When
but
you
it's-
did this, like you were, like so the first, or as you, yeah.
Yeah, for the sitting handspring skills
That's
and
so
stuff, and the
crazy.
sitting backflip.
How
Now,
did you find out after that people were trying to copy it? Once they, I mean, obviously they will.
yeah,
Very
so
few
a
amount of
lot of
people
it. It was
actually
like
ever do it.
not many because people were scared of it, and it's like how you were saying, like at the house trying to do it off the diving board, and you just can't like get yourself to do it. People get so scared when they sit down and they realize how close down to. I mean, they're on the ground, and they're like, oh, well, if I try to do this, like my head is going directly onto the
Into
ground.
yeah, you about to bash your
Yeah,
head into
so
the
people
ground.
get real scared of it, and it is one where I like. It's another one where I'm like, it physically, a lot more people could do it. Not everyone could, because it does take a lot of physicality, flexibility, and stuff. But like, mentally is what makes it so hard. I know for a fact, tons more people could do it if they really like tried.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not getting my feet above my
Right.
knees. Straight up.
Dude, I only know like
Yeah.
a handful of
You've
people. that
tried
can
it,
do
haven't you?
I've tried, but I
Haven't you-
can't.
have you
I
not
can't.
done it?
I can't get it to where like my head's clearing perfectly over. So like I'll like
A little to the
compensate by
side.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I only know like maybe 3 or 4 people that can do what he does. Like the kid that I used to work for, Nidal, that I talk about, he can do it.
Yeah, he was like one of my first student. I wouldn't even call him really a student, but he was like a protege. of
But
mine,
yeah, exactly.
Like honestly, I think I'd look like I'd be like spazzing out. They'd be like, "What's wrong with this guy?
Dude,
Can we get
that's
the ambulance over here?
Yeah,
Something's
just
happening."
laying there like
So
seizure.
now that that's out the way, let's explain the content side for people.
Okay.
Let's explain the daily life of Domitrick himself. What are you doing? Are you waking up? Are you going to film clips? Like all these things.
So the daily life, I try to keep it as relaxed as I can, just because of how busy I really am when I'm traveling and stuff.
Mhm.
So I'm always tired. I'm constantly on the move, and so I value my sleep a lot. So I don't get up early. I am
Brother's
normally
not a
up pretty
morning
late,
person.
but I'm not a morning person. He knows firsthand. He's tried to wake like, don't do it.
Don't talk to him.
Don't
Let
don't
him
even
wake
look
up.
at me.
Let him drink his energy drink.
Yeah, or the whole house is coming down. But yeah, so I mean, when I like content wise, I try to film as much as I can. I wouldn't say I've slowed down per se, but I've definitely been more intentional on what I'm filming.
You got stuff in the drafts though.
Yeah, huh?
You got stuff in the drafts.
Yeah, yeah. But like years ago, it was like I was in the gym every day almost, training for hours at a time. So I had endless clips and stuff, and I just post it all, any and everything. Over the years, I've realized like it's better to have more quality versus strictly quantity. Now, if you can have a lot of quantity and quality, that's awesome. But now I definitely make more of an effort to make sure that you know, it's something that is worth posting, in my opinion. And yeah, every day it's like something new. And you know this, that how
know
much I
this.
travel and stuff.
I
You guys
know
don't know
this.
too much yet, but I'm on a plane at least once a week. I'm traveling kind of all over the world. And so again, I'm always tired.
It's the reason
But
that
I
this
make sure-
podcast was on the fly. Because
Yes,
if I was a day late, he would be gone.
That's yeah. Yeah.
So where's your next travel point to?
So next I'm going to Dallas. So like I was just saying how I live here now in Louisiana. When I leave to go to Dallas, I will not be back in New Orleans until mid-August because I will be traveling nonstop every single week until mid-August.
You don't live in Louisiana.
Yeah.
This is just your home.
I know, right? It is home base.
Dude, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I was about to
saying.
say,
It's
yeah,
just
it
an
is this
HQ.
home base.
It's, yeah, I spend maybe a week every like month and a half here right now. So it's home base. It's home base, but yeah, it's so it I also have to like, oh, you're good. I kind of have to take it on the fly, also like literally, but I have to take it on the fly on like what I'm doing day to day, because like wrenches get thrown into stuff. You could have plans to film with someone, or like things come up. So I don't know. I just kind of take it as it goes, but I always adapt and just make sure that like each day I'm trying to do something productive, whether it be for like my own business or for friends and stuff. And yeah, so I mean that's it. Is just day to day trying to do something good and productive, whether it be for me or, you know, for others.
Well, and also it's good that you have the flexibility to be able to do that. You know?
Exactly. It's a blessing and a
So-
curse, but it's a more a blessing for
Did
sure.
you imagine like everything going exactly how everything's going right now when you were younger?
Oh man, no, I would have never imagined like doing this growing up. It was a hobby,
Right.
and it was something that I'm not naive to the fact that I was good at. Like I knew I was good at it,
Mhm.
but I never thought like I could take it where I have. It was never meant to be a career for me. It was something I did for fun, something that I just wanted to train at, to be good at, just for me, and it ended up just turning into so much more. And like, I went to college and everything. I got my degree. I did my 4 years at a private business school and did all the things. But it was like not long after that when things started to kind of snowball in a good way, social media wise. And this was 10 years ago now. Like 2015 is when it all actually like started to kind of happen. And it was kind of in the good days. But that was also the beginning, like the forefront of social media content creators even being a thing.
That was huge.
Yeah, because it was like people were maybe posting videos, but nothing was going viral. There was like Vine, things like that.
Yeah.
But like there was no Instagram like virality yet. Not much on. There was no such thing as Snapchat. There was no TikTok. So it was pretty early on with like being an influencer or a content creator. And so I kind of just like took it and ran with it best I could, but making sure that I still stayed really grounded to like who I am as a person, and I don't want to say selling out, but just making sure that like,
Dom, you're
I'm-
real as fuck.
thanks.
You're real as fuck.
Try my best.
No, you're
But-
real as fuck. You're
Yeah.
What
real
you
as
mean,
fuck.
like by like not selling out, like
Yeah,
explain it.
by like not selling out. So like just making sure that I stay true to who I am as a person and my beliefs and stuff, but like not just taking any type of brand deal just because, or not trying to be someone I'm not to like get a leg up on someone else, or not trying to hang out with certain groups of people like content wise and stuff just to make myself go further. If I don't feel like who I am as a person really aligns with
Who
those
you are.
types
Yeah,
of
yeah,
people,
yeah.
you know? And so, yeah, I've just always made it a point to just, make sure I stay me, and just, try my best every day to do something good.
But then you also start noticing too, like instead of like you trying to be in rooms with people that like you look up to and stuff, now you're building yourself up, and you're making yourself to be the guy that people want to be in rooms with you.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's a good way to think about
That's
it.
what
yeah.
it was for me when I was a jit.
Yeah.
Dude, I like literally, bro. Like, it used to be a time. Okay, like everyone. When I mentioned like the flip community,
Mhm.
I don't know if they can hear me. When I mentioned like the flip community, it's like everyone's dream that's in this flip community is literally what Dom does. I swear to God, like every aspect of it. Unfortunately, there's like not as much money in like flipping and tricking as we want it to be.
Mhm.
Like athletes for skateboarding, like they have like whole salaries for skateboarding athletes. Trickers just don't have that. But like in an ideal dream life where you're doing tricking full time and you're teaching
Well,
it and
it's
you're
just
doing
al-
it,
it's
it's
also
exactly
like-
what he does.
it's I don't know. I'm not saying that it's not, because like honestly, like it's probably like one of the more difficult sports to do, and like as far as like athleticism and all. But like, how would you make that like you know what I'm saying? How would you how would you make it to where you can monetize flipping?
Right.
Yeah, sure. Explain everything.
That is the hard part, but that is I mean that is something that I have been blessed to be able to do, and I'm one of the few who have been able to make it like the actual career. And like it is hard for people, and a lot of people think that just because you're super good at something that like you will get paid because you're good at it. That's not necessarily the case. You know, you have to market yourself. You have to have more skills than just the physical part of it. And a lot of it for me, as I mentioned, is like the coaching side. I've been coaching most of my life, but like rubbing elbows with the right people and getting into that space where people kind of come to me to like want me to be at their gym to coach, things like that. And so that like, I mean, that's one way to make it into more of a career. And then the social media side, I don't want to say it's a gamble because it does take a lot of actual like time. It takes patience, and it does take like, you have to be adamant in doing it. You know, you can't just slack off. Some people
Consistency.
Exactly. You have to be consistent. Some people have made it by not like, it's rare, but people make it. Sometimes some people blow up, and I don't want to say that they have no talent or anything like that. It's just some people do blow up with like, you know, not necessarily having some sort of specialty.
Right.
But in this space, like with tricking and tumbling and gymnastics, or just like any extreme sport, aside from like the big ones like skateboarding and things that are already really on the map, it is hard to make a career out of it. But again, it's just like having something different about you aside from just being really good at it, you know.
Right.
And so again, it's for me, it's
that likable factor.
yeah, I'm
We
likable.
actually all
No,
call him
well,
Uncle Dom.
Well, no,
That
that's
is
what I'm saying though, is like, all right, so I watched the video. I was actually telling these guys about it the other day. So like, whenever you go into an interview and you going to get a new job, right, or something, you think you're going into that interview for them to be like, oh yeah, your skills and all match up, whatever, yada yada. No, dude, you're going into that interview to find out if you're likable and if they can actually spend a day with you and continue to spend days with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's just that having that likable aspect is what kind of probably sets you apart. People actually want to watch you because they enjoy watching you.
Exactly.
what I mean?
Yeah. Appreciate that.
Dude, there's actually been like my last video that I just uploaded. Like, all right, Dom's actually been in the scene for like a very fucking long time. Like, he's got a lot of fucking friends, like a lot of YouTube friends, I would say as well. Like Tanner Brongart, just like he's been around the fucking scene. Like literally just in my last video, I swear to God, there's like comments. Oh my gosh, Dom's in the video. Like people just they know him from so many different pieces of content. I swear.
And what video you talking about?
The one that I just uploaded.
Which one was that?
The I expose the most expensive trampoline park.
Okay.
And people just over the years, like they still know him.
Well,
they still know him.
And like I don't really know too much about like the type of content that you're posting, but are you posting like some of the same type of things as like or no?
Nope.
Completely different?
Completely different. I do not focus too much on the long form content. I had a little stint with it, but when I do any form of like any kind of long form content, usually it is more so like education based, so like teaching, like tutorials and things.
But you need to hop back on.
I know.
That would be epic.
Dude, I've had people like yelling at me about
Like,
it.
fuck the long forms, but tutorials would be epic. I'm not.
I
Gonna
think
lie.
well, especially like if you like kind of like I guess the leader in some of these tricks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just this is how I did it. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Dude, I'll actually probably blow up.
Wait, have
And
you
so
ever
I've done some of
those?
those. I need to redo some. Like over COVID, I definitely was like heavy
yeah,
on doing those,
yeah.
and then they've kind of been buried now. So I need to like
Modernize
revamp
it.
some, yeah, and just like better editing and stuff. I might have to have Kobe edit my stuff because I don't know how to.
$1,000. I'm kidding.
I'm a little old.
I mean, that's my
Dang,
price now.
$1,000 an hour?
No.
No, okay.
A project.
He said that's my price now.
Dang.
No, now since I've quit for Neat on them. I'm never doing that shit again, bro. Honestly, I hated it.
It's a lot. That's like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it was, especially for two freaking little channels. It was Needle and Juju's
Yeah.
that I was doing, which was insane, but not even the point I'm trying to make. I wanted to ask you a question. I kind of forgot. Oh, here it is. Taking everything that you just said, give people that want to do what you are currently doing, the full-time influencer, content creator / everything else. What are like 3 most important things you would tell somebody to be successful at content? full time?
Okay. Number one, and I've harped on this always, consistency. You have to be consistent no matter what. And that doesn't necessarily mean you have to post every single day.
Yeah,
I actually kind of
exactly.
recommend don't do that. You get burnt out.
Right.
But like maybe if you start off with just like 2 times a week or like even once a week or something, and then if you want to do a little bit more, fine, like 2-3 times a week, every other day, something like that. Consistency, but making sure that the content is also quality. So quality content that people are actually going to want to see, not just putting stuff out there just to have stuff out there, you know, things that people like resonate with, because that'll help build the community, not just an audience. And then aside from that, I think it's really important to engage with my like community and stuff. So making sure that I'm like commenting back and stuff, making sure that I'm checking DMs and like I do get paid to coach. I do private lessons and all that. But if people DM me questions, I'm not ever one that's going to be like, oh no, like you got to pay me for that kind of info. Absolutely not. I'll be like, dude, send me a video of you trying it and like let me give you some corrections. Like let me help you out. So like consistency, building that community, and just having good quality content. I think those are like 3 huge things for me, at least, that could help you just in the long run. Because I've been doing this a long time. Like I've had a lot of friends who've come and gone in the world of content creation and stuff.
Well, speaking on that, give us the 3 things to stay away from and which you should not do.
Oh yeah. Okay.
In that world.
Ooh,
Intuitive.
that's a curveball.
That's intuitive.
I want to hear that.
Yeah. One, try not to interact or engage in a negative way with people. I know it's hard sometimes. Like we all get hate online. That's just the way of the world.
Actually, dude, that's my biggest thing is never bring anything negative to social media.
Yeah.
And like I messed up and I brought something negative to social media the other day and it bit me in the ass.
Yo,
I was
you're
like,
going
man, it's
back
hard.
and
Dude, I
forth
was
to
just like,
the back and forth.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
was
I've
just
even
like,
caved.
man.
I've caved and like commented back sometimes, but I never get into like a full on like thing. But I never shy away from like any form of confrontation though.
I think he had like an important call,
Yeah,
like some.
Like confrontation though. Like I've had like one kid was like DMing me and like just saying the N-word and calling me all kinds of crazy stuff.
Rory, come switch the cameras real quick. I'm sorry. Switch the cameras real quick if Austin's gonna be. I don't know. What is he doing? Go check on him real quick. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry about that. You was talking about you was dealing with
this kid like
racism or something. Calling you.
Oh yeah,
What he was doing? What happened?
Going heavy with it, and so
What he was doing? Like what happened?
Like
what situation? I was.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm lost
you're
in the
good.
situation. I'm
Okay,
lost.
so kid just like commenting all this stuff, but
Oh, I
also
wanna get-
DMing me.
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
Like
okay.
say, if it was in person,
Handed that shit.
Bro,
Wrote it
that
in.
would've been it. I'll
Yeah,
catch a
yeah.
case. I don't care. But he like just online stuff, and normally like I kind of shy away from it. But that day I was just like, you know what, I got time for this today, and so what I did was yeah.
I know
So
exactly them type of moves. boy.
this actually ended up taking a crazy, like in a good way, a crazy turn. I have some friends that I've grown up with. Some of them like really intelligent into the IT stuff, and like I had a friend who knows hacking and stuff, and I didn't ask him to hack this kid.
Yeah,
I didn't.
IP addressed him.
Yeah, but not just that. Oh, it got way better. I asked my friend, I'm like, dude, I need some info. Just like, this is what he's saying. This is the stuff he's doing. Like, help me out. He's like, give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, he sends me this kid's mom's name and address and phone number, dad's name, address, and phone number, the year they got divorced, all of it. And so I called the kid's mom. And I'm like, this is what your son's doing online. Like, this is what's
How
going on.
old was the kid ended up being?
He was 14, so he knew
no
better. If it was like a
way.
little,
Yeah.
little kids shouldn't even have social media
Yeah.
anyway. But even then, like they need to get taught a lesson somehow. And so,
You should have made. You should have. I would. If anything, if I were you, I would have made that kid like regret it even more. But I wouldn't called his mom first. If I were you, I would have let him know like, don't worry, I'll be talking to Danielle or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be talking to Danielle in a couple hours, and I know that you're talking for me from
Yeah, I know.
524 Sycamore
Right,
Street. You know what I
right.
mean? Like I would have gotten him man's head first and made him think, oh man, like give him the expense
Just
of
fuck
my
with him
mom's
head.
coming. My
Right.
mom's coming. You know
yeah,
what
that
I
would,
mean?
yeah.
That's what you should have went with it.
Yeah, in hindsight, but No, like so I mean
Connor,
I got all
Connor.
of his info, like all of his family's info and stuff. Talked to the mom. She's like, this is absolutely unacceptable. Like he was definitely not raised this way. I don't know why this is happening. So she deleted all of his social media accounts. She took him to the Museum of Tolerance. Like she made him do a whole like yeah. And
Shout
I'm
out
like, see, now
mom.
that's how you do it.
Yeah, that's actually
a
crazy.
mom right
Yeah, so
there.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with this kid. This is where your mom lives. This is where your dad lives. Here's when they got divorced, and I'm gonna talk to mom. And if she doesn't say anything, I'm talking
Or
to
the
dad. You know,
yeah.
Don't spread negativity, folks.
That's
Don't
crazy.
do that.
so just watch who you talk to. Watch how you talk to people. Watch how you talk to me.
Yeah, well, and then also, I mean, you never know who you're talking to, too. At the end of the
Exactly,
day, so.
exactly. But it's just, it is easy to like for people to feel comfortable doing that stuff online because they feel like there are no repercussions, especially if they're not in a space where like they can get canceled or something. You know, if they don't have a large like they don't really care. They don't think anything's going to come of it.
Twitter fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers.
Yeah, well, look, all I'm gonna say is that we had those times whenever like we was back in the day or whatever in school and all, and I was like, yeah, all right, bitch, you talking all this shit on Twitter. Let's see if you talking that shit in the school lunch yard.
Yeah.
I swear, dude, there was times where we had those, we had a couple times like
I was a
that.
soft baby.
Like
I hated confrontation.
I've never minded it.
I never minded it. I'm always ready to rock
Yep.
and roll.
I never start it, but I don't mind it. I'm ready.
I'll finish something if I need
Yeah,
to. you know?
exactly.
What's like a? Can you expand off of like after you started posting more content and everything started to like you started to get more views, Instagram started to grow and everything. Where'd you start by expanding that, like through your media and your merch and everything?
So actually the first like place I went viral, and especially at the time, was incredibly rare. It was on Facebook. And it was on my personal Facebook, not like a meme page,
Facebook?
not something like, yeah, and this was like
I know, right?
2015.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, 2015, like Facebook.
I feel like Facebook is such a weird platform for media.
It is, but
I don't
I mean now
understand
it's huge. And I saw something today, and it was going over like the top 10 like medias that are used every day, and you'd think it would be like Instagram or Snapchat, TikTok, whatever, and it's like Facebook still holds #1 spot.
What?
Yeah, but you have
gotta
to think
dude, yeah, but
all the older people,
yeah,
like that's
all
what
the
they're
older
on,
people,
dude.
yeah.
Like
you had MySpace first, and then pretty
Yeah.
much
I
everybody
forgot
was,
about
yeah,
that shit.
Everybody who was on
Holy.
MySpace is either dead or just too old or just like not.
that's
you know,
me.
like-
I was a
Yeah,
MySpace
I was on
kid.
MySpace.
No way.
Look, don't get me wrong. I had the not the iPhone. I had like the
MySpace.
Actually, it was. I think at one time they had like it looked like an iPhone on the thing where you can embed it onto your page.
Oh yeah,
You had
no.
all the 5 friends.
Dude, they
and
had
shit, all
us. They
that.
had us learning coding. At
Yeah,
that
that's what I
age.
was
I
saying.
coded my whole page.
Yeah.
I had my own color scheme. I had
Uh-huh.
music and like your top 8 friends.
Yep, yep.
And then if you and your best friend were beefing that day, you're like, "Fuck you, dude." Move him to #2 and just watch them melt down.
Meltdown, freak out. Oh yeah,
They'll
pissed
start
off.
texting you, calling you,
Bro.
calling your house phone.
Bro,
'cause
I'm
that's what
on
we
your
had at the
friend. I'm on
time.
your top friends
Yeah,
list.
calling you,
Oh.
crying like, "Dude, what did I do wrong?" Like,
They had
remember
these-
when you called me fat earlier, bitch?
They had these
Boom.
people in chokeholds, bro.
So MySpace was like a Facebook kind of?
Yeah.
It was pre-face. It was
MySpace. It literally is MySpace. Like
yeah, it's your
like
own
It's like
page.
yeah, it's like you just like if you would just post a internet page of who I am as Kobe
Yep.
Tatum.
So if you think of it as Instagram but not pictures and videos, it was like who you are, like you're about me, like in statuses. In a way, it really was Facebook, but it was like Facebook and Instagram kind of combined, but like much earlier.
Yeah,
But it was way
kinda-
more customizable.
Yeah, and I feel like if anything, everything got harder to work with. Like
Yeah.
if anything, we should still be on MySpace.
I know, MySpace,
dude. Like
It's
like
still
you had-
around.
Huh? Yeah,
It's
no, I
still
know.
around.
I know.
It's a music
He
thing
was
now.
asked about to
Yeah.
say a lot of musician people do the
Yeah,
MySpace stuff.
That's for
now.
music. but-
Interesting stuff. Yeah, I wasn't. That's not my era, boys.
Yeah, no, you're just a baby.
I'm just
but-
a little baby.
But anyway, going back to it all started on Facebook. That was the first like super viral video, and that opened a lot of doors very quickly. Like, and you wouldn't think that, because I mean, videos go viral all the time, especially
Right.
now. Back then, it wasn't that common that like things would really go viral. And so I had this like, it was a sitting hamstring video. And I actually just posted a video on my Instagram of me trying to recreate that
Oh,
same exact video.
combo.
Yeah,
I
10
saw
years
that.
later.
Yeah.
And this video went like, it got so big that that's when Fox Sports ended up doing a segment on me and calling me the human pogo stick and stuff. And then like Red Bull reached out like, hey, you're an awesome acrobat and we'd love for you to start judging like the acrobatic portion of Red Bull Kick It, which is like traditional martial arts versus extreme martial arts, like the tricking side. And we'd go to Seoul,
Is that
South
why
Korea
you go to
every year.
Korea?
Yeah, that's why I'd go to Korea every year to judge
Oh.
and perform a little. But yeah, it was to judge Red Bull Kick It. And I was the
Ah.
acrobatic judge. And there was someone who was like based solely on precision when they're doing board breaks and stuff like that. And, like, so they had a judge for
Didn't know
each
that.
like aspect, each
Aspect of it,
component.
yeah.
But yeah, so I was the acrobatic judge for a while.
That's fucking
So like,
sick.
would you have to judge like just like how complex that trick was?
Essentially, anytime they went upside down, I had to keep note of that and like what exactly they did while they were doing any sort of flips, like how many twists, how well was it executed, how difficult was it actually, like all that stuff. That was my portion. So yeah, I did that for years, and then Red Bull Kick It it ended many years ago now, but it ended up because just a lot of like tension between North and South Korea, and they didn't like doing any more high profile events in South Korea for a little while, which makes sense. They were just like, it isn't too safe to be doing all this kind of stuff here. So yeah, that kind of
Why did they just move the event location?
That's a good question. Because I feel like aside from the fact that what was going on, I feel like Red Bull probably didn't see it as their most profitable thing also.
Right.
I mean, it was huge in Asia, in the entire continent of Asia. It was big, but
I remember seeing. I don't remember necessarily seeing like the, that side of it for the Kick It, but I remember like seeing Red Bull and like didn't they have like Kick It on their cans?
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff,
And those
yeah.
were specific can Red Bull Kick It. Those were strictly for that event from Red Bull Kick It in South
Okay.
Korea. But yeah, so I mean, that was a thing for a while, and so that started, and then again, it just kind of snowballed from there. Like I just kept consistently posting, and videos would do pretty well here and there, like pop off, and then eventually it just like the following just kept growing, and I just again tried to stay as steady as I could, as consistent as I could, training a ton and just trying to be innovative. I don't have the most typical body type for tricking and tumbling and stuff, so I think that has also helped a little bit with some of the successes, because like when people look at me and they see me doing the things I'm doing, like I've had a lot of people over the years like say that I've inspired them to try stuff, because
Just
they're
because
like
you don't have that necessary
I don't have that
stigma
look.
or that look or whatever.
Right.
But you're just a regular guy.
yeah,
but
and it's one
look
of
at
those
what
where
I
it's
can
like,
do.
dude, this guy looks like me, and look at what he's doing. Like, why can't I? And so it is definitely
That makes me think of that guy. You know what guy I'm talking about? That he's like, you hate to see it, but this is peak male athleticism.
Dude, that's my
that's
friend
literally
Jimbo.
his
That's my
friend.
boy.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
we've filmed together and stuff,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
we're actual
That's
legitimate
fucking
friends
hilarious.
too.
That's
I was waiting
awesome.
for
Oh
that.
yeah,
I was
that's
waiting
my
for that.
boy. Yeah,
That's exactly what that makes me
Jimbo.
think of.
No, they
though.
made a video. Wait, I gotta find
yeah,
that.
Air
shit.
Manatee.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, he's awesome. But yeah, like and of course he gets a lot of hate, because of course you get people on there like being obese, and he's not even obese. He is a bigger guy, but he's not like morbidly obese. But you get people that are like, this is not peak male. Like you should look like that. Like telling him what he should look like and what he should be doing. He's like, dude, I'm doing a backflip on rollerblades.
And what are you doing?
What are
You're
you
tight-
doing? He's like, I have a wife and kids and stuff. Like, I've done it. I have my success. Who are you to tell me that I'm doing it wrong?
Yeah.
You know? And so
crazy.
yeah, that's my boy though. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Air Manatee was I think it's still his Instagram handle name. I know that was for a long time, but I don't know. Sometimes
Do you
people
remember the last
Air
post?
Manatee.
yeah, Air Manatee
You remember the last post you posted with him or no?
that I posted with him.
Yeah.
It would have been when we were on we go on a boys trip every year for my friend. I don't know if you know who Gangster Granny is or Ross Smith.
Wait, the granny?
Yeah, Granny. So Ross Smith is a good friend of mine. Him and his granny, little super old lady. They're like really, really big in the social media world. Like
You've
Wait,
seen
is that the one where the woman, the grandma, like she goes and she like says like these sarcastic things to like these big dudes and shit?
yeah.
Yeah, she's
so
like,
that's Granny. She,
"Yeah,
t-
you're
she actually
small."
told
Granny.
Yeah.
So-
You know Granny.
her grandson is one of my very close
Yeah, I
friends.
can't find it.
We go on a guy's trip for his birthday every year. And she is like a second grandma to me. She's even tattooed me. She did that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she did a good
that?
portion
Are
of
you
it.
serious?
Yeah, I have the we'll have
Grandma
to
is
insert
the
the
shit.
video in there.
Grandma
But
is
like,
the
there's a
shit.
video of
Right.
her tatting it, and I had to.
Yeah, show the
I
camera.
did
what
not
it
know
say.
that. What the hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so yeah, so like I'm close. I'm very close with him. I'm close with Granny and stuff. But last time I filmed with Jimbo would have been at one of the guys' trips for Ross's birthday. That's where that all kind of ties in. But
Jimbo. Interesting.
It's awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're all like
a
we all
small
know each
world.
other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's like
told you.
it's a
small
huge world,
it's a
but we're
big-
all
It's a big world, but it's a small world, I guess. Like it's
I
like
know.
if you have these certain niches and stuff, it's almost like everybody knows each other in those
No,
niches.
for real.
Because like I was telling him, I was just kind of spitting off a few guys' names that I known in the YouTube world. He's like, "Who's this? Who's that?" And I'm like, "You don't know who this is? That is." And he showed me somebody, and this dude got like 56 million followers. Like,
yeah. You're like,
the
wait,
hell-
what?
who the hell is that?
Dude,
Like,
that's how
you
I
know?
am.
I showed him Jordan. He didn't know Jordan. I just put him
Jordan
on Jordan.
Matter?
Yeah, Jordan Matter.
Oh, I don't watch Jordan Matter.
Ben,
I know who he is. I
you-
know who. I
You
know
know
Jordan,
Ben?
but
Ben Asler?
Ben is a
You-
good friend of mine.
You hung
yeah.
out with Ben?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ben's a friend of
he-
mine.
he
Ben-
hung out with Ben.
My little brother. So I mentioned earlier I have 7 siblings. We're all very close in age, between 33 and 28. 7 of us. And then there's a 10-year-old. And so the 10-year-old is obsessed
Wait,
with
28,
like
29, 30, 31, 32,
Huge.
7,
it's a huge
6
gap.
kid.
yeah, so 7 yeah. So there were some of us are real
I
close.
was busy. They're
Yeah.
busy. Your mom and dad was busy for a
Well,
while.
dad was real busy.
Dad,
it's
yeah, dad.
7 kids by 4 women. I was his 3rd kid by 18. He was not messing around.
Damn.
Um,
He was
So I'm
pumping.
spreading
yeah.
them seeds, boy.
He had all 7 of us by 22, but
Yeah.
that's nor here nor there. My little brother Braden is like super. He understands that like I am somewhere in the social media space, like as a creator, and he sees all of my friends that I hang out with, and he's always just like flabbergasted or blown away. 'Cause he's like, I watch these people all the time, and like you know them. And Ben Aslard is like his favorite human being in the world, and Ben is a massive YouTuber, huge, many
You
millions.
showed me them, but I don't really.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we're
And I mean, it might
talking-
not be your type of content you'd want to watch anyway.
It's
I don't watch.
Um,
so like,
yeah.
I don't watch
This
content.
is
at
the guy
all.
that's
Right,
like
there-
doing
exactly.
the big things like he's like I built the trampoline park in the house like
Oh,
50
yeah,
60 million
yeah,
views
yeah.
a video.
And so he has, I mean, he's probably at like over 20 million subscribers now, probably
Yeah.
definitely way more than that.
Mhm.
But my little brother's obsessed with him. And so like every year for my little brother's birthday, I always have Ben send a personalized video to him. And one day I'm going to fly my brother to LA with me so he can finally meet him. But,
That's so sweet.
but yeah, it's always an interesting thing. Like, cause Ben does not do flips and stuff, but like we all can come together with this common thing of, you know, we have a passion for the internet, the good and the bad, you know, but just encompassing it all and understanding that like we're all kind of in this social media space together, and why not collaborate? And again, as I said earlier, obviously you shouldn't collaborate with everyone, especially if it goes against kind of, you know, who you are as a person, or
Ben's
if
a
it's
good
super
guy.
controversial. But yeah, Ben's great.
Ben's a good guy.
And so, and like Ross is great. Like when you find those other good people in the same space, it's like it's really easy to gravitate toward them and just all become like a good community of friends.
Well, I feel like you it's easy to like, it's easy to it's not easy to find. It's hard to find those people, but once you find them and you understand, it's kind of like with Kobe. I met Kobe like 3 weeks ago. Look where Kobe's
Literally,
at right now.
swear.
That's
I swear to God,
what
dude. I swear we met like 3 weeks ago, like maybe a little less than a month.
I guess
Slightly.
I remember you snapping me when you were like in the space. You're like, dude, this is where I'm gonna be, posted up a little bit here and there, and like, and now I mean, you're
It's-
like in there.
Yeah,
Okay, I don't know why I forgot that it was like.
I came film a
For some reason, I was
podcast.
thinking it was so long ago, but I guess it was only a couple weeks.
3 or
I
Yeah,
came
you're
film a
awesome.
podcast, and then I was like, I like what you guys going on, basically. And I was like, do you guys need help with like YouTube stuff? And well, honestly, it didn't even go like that. I was like, what do you guys do for renting space? They were like, if you want to come chill and work and do your stuff here, that's fine. I was like, I'll have a desk in tomorrow, and that's exactly what
That's
I
whenever
fucking
I knew
did.
he was really about it.
Yeah.
You know, either you got these kids that say yeah about it or whatever, yada yada, and then you got I say there's either doers. You're either a doer or you're a donor.
Yeah,
Straight up.
you do or you don't.
Do or you don't.
Yeah, a lot of people say a lot of things, but
Straight
you
up.
do it or you don't do it. You know, and it tells a lot about his character. I've known him since he was a small boy.
Baby boy.
But yeah, we have a long, funny history, just over the years, being in the same, you know, acrobatic stuff. But yeah, there are some funny videos of us like in the past of like you just being around with all the other like trickers and like stunt people. In New Orleans, the stunt community was very big for a while, like stunts for movies and things, because they used to film a lot there. They still do here and there,
Yeah, I was
but
about
they
to
used to
say-
film a lot more.
What years?
I would say like before I even moved here, I didn't move here until 2016.
Yeah, I was about to say 2017 to like 20.
Yeah, and even before then. So I would say like maybe like 2010 through like about 2018 18, 19 is when it kind of started to slow down here because they moved everything over to Atlanta. That's why like Atlanta is where all of my stunt friends have moved. Everyone moves to Atlanta to do stunts. That's where they film most things, like Marvel movies, like all kinds of stuff aside from
Atlanta?
yeah.
We have a
It's
buddy,
surprising,
His
right?
name's Tony Bo. He's a tricker.
Yeah.
We have a buddy his name's Tony Bo. He's a tricker, and he's
People
from.
can still hear you.
I didn't
even with
know.
the mic right there. Right?
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
It's
like
a shock.
you ain't-
I'm talking this way.
No,
No,
yeah, but you can talk that way a little bit.
I didn't know that. Okay, we have. Okay, we have a buddy. His name's Tony Bo. He's a tricker as well. He's known him a lot longer, but I haven't. He did stuff for like John Wick, Endgame.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
That's crazy.
Cobra Kai.
Well, like you don't see his face or nothing. He's just like
You do
the one
see his
doing
face
flips and
Sometimes
stuff.
I mean because
Yeah.
he's big in the martial arts world as well, and so like you do see his face when he's like punching people or getting punched. Like he's been like the villain role kind of,
Right.
or just like yeah. So you see his face quite a bit in a lot of different things, but he doesn't really get the acting roles. But like you see
Right,
him
right.
beating ass or getting his ass beat.
That's actually pretty cool.
But it's a like
It is.
it's a lot of friends in that same world. But yeah, so like Kobe would be around while we're like doing like training at the gym. All Star Gymnastics is the gym that I train at in town when I'm here in Louisiana. It's in like up in New Orleans area, and Kobe would be there training with us and stuff. My 25th birthday party was like a big. It was a big spectacle. It was a big rager party thing, and so like my family flew down from Michigan, and I had friends from all over the country drive or fly to meet up at this small ass
Airbnb house
that we
is
were hosting,
insane.
like this huge birthday party, and then Kobe's mom comes. Drops him off, and he comes with his pillow and his blanket, and he was like 13 at the
Dude,
time, and I was just like,
I
"Oh my gosh,
swear.
dude, this kid's about to try to stay the night here." And we're all like drinking. We were doing keg stands, and it was funny. But there were obviously like adults there,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to help watch over stuff, and he wasn't drinking or anything. But it was just funny, like most of the younger kids that were there that were from the gym just to like be there to say hello and happy birthday all left, and then there's like Kobe
Kobe
just
there,
like hops
with
out
a
of the
pillow
car
and
with
a
his blanket and his
blanket.
pillow, and
Literally.
like oh god.
It was
I
fucking
guess he's in it
crazy.
for the long haul.
I was the youngest there. I mean, I had my friend Kobe as well, but he was like older than me. He was like maybe 17 or 18 at the time.
Yeah.
Like I was literally like 13, bro. It was fucking
You was
crazy.
ready just hopping that bitch on a pillow and a blanket, like
Dude,
Yeah.
I was
I'm
in,
chilling.
bro. Like I was a young fucking kid who always wanted to do this, like since I was a kid, make videos and do flips and stuff.
That's
And then-
crazy though. He says that though, but like I really see it. Like,
But, like,
I
he
swear,
really
bro.
be doing things like that.
Yeah.
You know how many times he slept in his studio?
I believe it.
It's like
Dude, yeah.
seriously.
Literally.
Crazy.
And like as soon as I got the chance to meet Dom for Mardi Gras Gathering, they had it was a gathering called Mardi Gras Gathering. Our buddy Mike how's he doing?
Mike King.
Yeah.
He's doing well. And for the record, gatherings, when everyone says like how you said Mardi Gras
Right.
gathering, like any type of title and then gathering in the tricking world, like that is their event. So like parkour has parkour jams, like that's their thing.
So
like
a bunch
a
of
BMX
people.
jam, but like a tricking gathering is like just the event that happens throughout the weekend where like everyone comes together, trains at the gym most of the day and at night and stuff, stays in the gym overnight or like goes out and explores whatever city that gathering is in. But yeah, so
best.
Mardi Gras gathering is where we had first met.
So fun. I saw him eating a Subway sandwich, and I was like, "It's Dom." Like I'm not even joking. Like I was think about
Starstruck.
it like this, right? I'm like 13 years old, and all these people that I look up to are like celebrities to me. I swear,
Yeah,
like they're
it's-
literally celebrities to me.
That's crazy though, because like I never got that like that. I don't know. I don't care. I never had a celebrity where I was just like, oh my god, like if I meet them, I'm gonna be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I never had
Not
that.
anymore, at least for me.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Because a lot of them are my friends.
Well,
now,
yeah,
which is
but you
cool.
you get what I'm saying. Like
Right.
I just never had somebody that was just like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
You're
like
like, oh.
a celebrity.
They're like, yeah, there's one that I know I would do that over, and there are two that I have done that over. The only one I know that I would do that over is Post Malone. I absolutely love Austin Richard Post.
What the
I
fuck?
I mean, no, I mean it's cool.
Wait,
right?
what?
But like, you see what
Wait.
I'm saying? Like, I met Snoop Dogg. No, I'm not Snoop Dogg. Wiz. I met Wiz
Wiz?
Khalifa.
Yeah, see
over FaceTime. And
That's
I'm
sweet.
talking with him and
Yeah.
shit. And I'm just chilling, and I'm just like,
What the
it's just like a
fuck?
normal conversation. My buddy had pulled it up. We were playing a game of Fortnite or something, and I was playing Fortnite, and my buddy was like trying to like get him to join the call, whatever, whenever they were doing. Wiz would call like random fans or whatever,
You met
and he was well, my buddy was like, here, let me get your phone, let me take your phone so
You
I can
just
see
knew
if he. No, he was just like, let me take your phone and see if if he'll accept the request because he wasn't accepting his request. My Instagram had a little bit of a better following, and
And so
had
he
some
got
cool
in
things
there.
on it. Well, the second he like requested, he's like, Nick. He's hitting me. I'm like, what, dude? I'm trying to play this game of Fortnite. He's like, look who's on the. All of a sudden, Wiz Khalifa's just on my phone, and I'm like, what's up?
That's awesome.
Wait, so you met Post Malone? What the
No.
fuck?
No, he said he didn't.
That's the one that
He
I
said he
would
would.
like lose my mind over.
Oh,
Because like I said, I'm not one like to. I've met a lot of celebrities and stuff, and like I've
Oh,
been
perfect segment.
Yeah. Well, I will say the two though that like I really was like, oh my gosh, like I didn't like almost didn't even know how to act. One was Tony Hawk, and he wouldn't even remember this, but like
That's crazy.
yeah, it was at the grand opening of Woodward Park City. Woodward is an extreme sports camp that I'm a guest pro at every year. They have multiple locations, so I travel around in the summer going to those spots. When they did the grand opening of Woodward Park City, they had like all the top athletes in different sports kind of all come for a grand opening thing, and we all just like partied in this space. And I signed like they have this huge whiteboard wall right when you walk in. And I signed like with Tony was standing right next to me, and we're signing our name. And like every time I go there, I still take a picture of it because I'm like geeking out. And I like we're signing our names together, but like my name is right, like there's his name and there's my name signed right on the wall together. And to me that meant so much. And he won't even fucking remember it. But like little things like that. And then the other one was recently Super Bowl. I was doing some stuff with Fox Sports during Super Bowl, and I was on Bourbon Street. And they had like the whole purple thing laid out on the street and stuff. And
Was this that fucking T-Pain party you went to?
no, that T-Pain party was all right. I didn't even. Yeah, that was fine. But
Dude, I swear.
that's nothing else. Hold on, this is way cooler. Okay, listen. Even though it was such a quick interaction, so I'm like doing some work for Fox Sports, and we were doing it right outside of this restaurant that they had closed down, or not even a restaurant. It's like a popular bar. I think it was Crazy. It was Crazy Corner, one of the main bars on Bourbon Street.
Mhm.
But they shut down all these bars for the Super Bowl, and obviously probably paid them a lot of money to do that. 'Cause
I guess so.
They got NFL money. But yeah, so we're using like this as like just a storage space or space for like people to come and stand in before they have to go out and do like this whole broadcast. And I'm standing there, and then I just hear this like British accent, and I turn around, and I was like, it was Gordon fucking Ramsay, dude.
No
It was
fucking
Gordon
way.
Ramsay, and I
He
was
was.
like, oh, it was so hard not to just be like, yes, chef. Like I was like, oh my god, dude. I was losing my mind.
On Bourbon
yeah.
Street?
Yeah.
Oh, I did see clips
was.
of him.
Yeah.
He was on Bourbon this year, yeah.
And I was working that event like with Fox Sports, and so I had to like take him into Crazy Corner, and he was like helping set up with what they were going to take out onto the stage for them to eat and everything.
Dude, that's
And I was just like, oh my god,
yes, chef.
it's Gordon Ramsay.
Yes,
That was
chef.
pretty cool.
Can you explain? I don't know. How do I intro this? Let's explain some of the interesting friends we've met over the past couple years.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
You know, we've got a lot of flip buddies. A lot of buddies we do flips with. We film videos with.
I think
One in particular.
Are you trying to say who's the most
One
interesting?
one in particular. His name's Pasha the Boss. He's a great athlete.
yeah.
Can you explain?
Let me just I'll just cut you off and get to it. Okay, Pasha is a Red Bull athlete, one of the best movement athletes in history. Everyone knows him in all of the movement space. He is married to a wonderful woman named Ashley. She's also a good friend. Like I love her to death. Her stage name is Riley Reed, and yeah, so they are married, and yeah, so I mean, it is an interesting dynamic, obviously. But
So wait, hey, their sex life must be crazy, flipping and shit. You know what I mean? Right?
I don't even think about that stuff because I'm like, dude, that's like
That's your friend.
that's
That's your
my
friend.
friend,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
friend's
yeah.
wife, and now she's
Yeah,
also
yeah,
my
yeah,
friend.
yeah.
Like I don't even.
Well, like I was telling you earlier, whenever like he was kind of telling me about it, I was like,
Yeah.
pretty sure she's a cool chick, probably. Like
she's
probably,
she's
She
so
seems
incredible.
really kind.
She's really
Yeah.
nice, and she's super intelligent. She's super smart, and like aside from the adult film, like filming stuff,
Mhm.
she is really business savvy as well. And like, so she has her own business. Her and Pasha have a clothing company, 18 Plus Clothing. But then she also runs her own agency, Ash
Whoa.
Agency, that like is helping with people in the adult film space. Like, I mean, she's awesome. Like, she's a cool person, and she's killing it in life, obviously.
Yeah.
married, and they have their beautiful daughter Emma.
So that's probably like one of the most known. I mean,
Yeah,
I could only imagine.
That's why I had to bring it up.
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
even
guys.
imagine the amount of money she just has access.
I
and
won't
just can-
disclose numbers, but it's a lot.
I was
It's a
gonna
lot.
ask.
like,
It's a
dude,
lot.
it's like
We can talk about that off camera.
Yeah.
like, dude, that's just unimaginable. Like,
Who's editing this?
oh, it's gonna be definitely
Okay.
with no Rory.
No, dude, it's mind blowing.
It's a good amount.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but
I had to
so
bring it up.
That's
I'm
one of the more
sorry,
interesting
guys.
things. Yeah, she's a fun friend, an interesting friend. Got an interesting Christmas gift from her.
What was it? What was it?
And
What was it?
I don't know. I was saying this on camera.
Yeah, but you said it now, so
I
now you
did.
can't.
All right, it's and it was like a campaign thing. Her and Four Loko had like a little collaboration, and I guess it wasn't even Christmas. It was like more around like Thanksgiving time, but it was around that time.
Hey,
Again,
hey, Dom, thanks for
nonetheless.
being my friend.
Nonetheless, it wasn't just me though. It was some other people got it, which I still found kind of funny that I would get this, but it was a sex toy, and what it was a Four Loko koozie, because she did this crossover with Four Loko. So it's like this. I'll just show you the video that I have the video of it when I opened it, because I'm like, what the hell? And my mom was the first one to get the package. I wasn't
Oh my
home.
God.
I have most of my packages sent to Michigan, like where I'm from, and they get sent to my mom's house because I fly back there every month to visit. And so like, it's easier to get stuff there than in Louisiana because I'm not here as often. So she opens it, and I'm like, oh no, this is fucked. And so it is a Four Loko koozie, but the koozie is a life-sized arm fist. Yes. and in the so there's the fist part, and then the bottom end of it, it's cut open, and like you can put a Four Loko in there. So it's this huge fucking Four Loko koozie, but it's a
It's a big toy.
it's a yeah
fleshlight.
Yes.
No, it's not
No.
a flashlight.
No flashlight.
No,
No,
I think this is
I don't
the
even,
opposite.
I don't even feel comfortable talking
Yeah,
about this.
Oh,
I think it's the
okay.
opposite. It's like whenever you like, it's like, yeah, we don't need it.
Moving on. So Dom.
Anyway, but yeah, but it came in like this thing that almost looks like a gun safe, like this like nice.
Some high
it's
tech
like-
shit.
It's in a sweet thing, like it's sweet, and then like it's the packaging of it was like super cool.
he's like super professional. They knew what they were doing with the
Obviously, I couldn't,
packaging.
like,
Yeah,
like,
packaging.
it's not one that I could
What
put on my story or anything. Like,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
Let Riley live and Four
But-
Loko. Like, I couldn't do that.
But would I order it again? Absolutely.
I still haven't drank that Four Loko. I might. I don't know. I strayed away from that. Now the toy.
Fucking hate Four Loko.
I don't know. I haven't even checked to see if it's still in there. I don't know if someone else in the house might have found it, but
That's gross. Shout out Riley.
but Ashley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ashley.
Oh, shout out Ashley. Thank you.
Yeah,
Ashley.
yeah. Keep her. I mean, is she okay with like?
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's her real name. Yeah, it's.
I didn't know if
known,
that's like
yeah.
public knowledge. you know?
Yeah, Ashley. Yeah.
So
Um.
I'm gonna go back to these questions that I wrote down earlier.
Don't do
'Cause-
that. Don't go to no questions that you.
Well,
wrote
it's
down.
it's not because like I just genuinely kind of wanted to understand more about like questions I haven't really asked Dom personally. The travel life for if you guys didn't hear earlier, Dom is literally on a freaking plane like every single fucking day. That's well, not every day, pretty close to it. At least once a week. It's what his words, not
yeah.
mine.
And the slogan, another day, another plane.
Yeah,
that's
another
like
day,
my-
another
It's
plane.
been my brand
Here, I'll
slogan
get
for a long
Let me
time.
get a close up of this. You got no.
You so out of focus right there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you'd have to go like towards him. No, you'd
That's
have to go
off.
more towards him.
Kobe.
It don't matter. We'll show him.
That's
We'll
fine.
show him later.
I guess we have editing for a reason. Never mind.
That's
Another
alright.
another day, another plane. This guy's literally on a plane every single day, more than I can fucking ever handle. So I wanted to know, like, how does traveling at the volume that you were traveling at, how does that affect life in general? Relationships, having a girlfriend, not having a girlfriend, business stuff. Like, how does that affect it?
The one downside of it all is that like I don't have like I don't even want to say stability, because to me it is stability. Like I've been doing this for a long time, so that is my stability. It's like I know where I'm going. I'm trying like
Right.
I have my whole
is your
travel
freedom.
itinerary, like it, but I don't get the luxury of being bored like ever. And some people don't like understand that really, or like really grasp that, and they're like, dude, you're living the life, like you're always having fun. I'm like, absolutely, and I don't take it for granted. Like I'm having the time of my life, but I don't ever get any time to myself. Like even when I'm when I'm traveling and when I'm in the airport, that is my alone time. But I'm still surrounded by a million people. And when I get on the plane, I'm still sitting right next to someone. Like I'm never alone. And so that's like something that I've sacrificed to live the life that I live. And again, I think it's a pretty good sacrifice, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that one.
Right.
If I don't have my alone time.
Right,
dude,
right. I don't know.
need my time to decompress just from everybody. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love people and all, but then at the end of the day, people are aggravating, man.
I feel it. I get it.
That's
like,
how he is.
I'm straight up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So again, it's sometimes a battle, but I don't know. Like I love it. And I know that like I'm 32 years old. I'm not getting any younger. I got to do it while I still can.
Yeah.
And eventually I will settle down. Like I'll have kids, like all the things, but I don't want to rush it is the thing. Like most of my friends my age, not necessarily in the creation space, but just like back home, hometown friends, things like that. My siblings, everyone has like settled down and had kids and stuff.
Yep.
And they're all living such a life that they do love, but
Not the life
they
I wanna
always tell me
live.
how much like, dude, we wish we could do this or like what you're doing. And I know that like it's just how it is. It's like if I did settle down and have a child or something, like I cannot do what I'm doing. I literally can't. Like you just can't do it.
You can. I guess there's just ways, and I guess it's just depending on how much you want to be there and stuff too in your
Right.
child's life. So I mean, it's like because you got to think. I mean, they have these athletes who, football players and stuff, but I mean, they do have the flexibility to fly their family out.
Yeah,
and
like
have their
I don't
families,
have
whatever,
NFL money.
You know what I mean? Yeah. They have that flexibility and stuff, but at the end of the day, man, I don't know. I feel like if you have like a goal in mind and you know where you're going, I mean, at the end of the day, there is no reason to rush.
Right.
Who you in a rush for? Who you in competition with? You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
Like I'm just trying to just have fun and live life, and like there's so much to do in the world, and there's so much to explore. I love traveling. Like I love exploring. I've been to 29 countries now, and when I tell people that, they're always like, "Dude, that's a lot," and it really is. Like I get it in the grand scheme of things, that is a lot. Most people have not been able to do that, huh?
I've been to one.
And you
been to
like
one?
you saying,
but I'm like, dude, there's
go to all
I'm
150
like, dude,
USA.
yeah, I'm like,
Whatever
there's
that is.
there's almost 200 more.
200, yeah.
Like there's so much more to do. There's so much more to see. And again, so like I'm just not in any rush to do the whole settle down type of thing. When it happens, it happens. But it's not something that I even like think about or really dwell on.
But that's what I was about to say. Have you ever had those moments where you like met up with a girl or something and y'all just clicked while you're on the road, and then it's just like, oh,
and then I'm
man.
like, oh, I want to sit. No. No, honestly, I'll be honest. No, like where I'm just like, oh yeah, this.
all the girls in. Fuck you, Dom.
Yeah.
You piece of shit. You know you wanted me.
I'm not.
You know
throwing
you
it
want to
away.
stay here with me.
I'm
I
not
could think
throwing
of
my lifestyle away. I should say, not throwing away my lifestyle for anyone or anything right now. I can't do it.
I kind of want to. I mean, for me, honestly, but I want to know more of the business side through like content. Can you like without disclosing any numbers? Can you explain how it is that Dom is like actually making his money through his content, to like brand deals and stuff like that? One that me and you talked about like not too long ago, something to do with was it Prize Picks or was it FanDuel, or it was a gamble?
Were we talking about gambling?
No, it was about your brand deal that you did for.
Oh, I did a brand deal with FanDuel. Yes, I
Was
was like, why were we talking about gambling? Okay, that's a little different.
Yeah,
'cause it
stuff
was
like
a
that.
brand deal with FanDuel.
Like how was your
Or-
business?
and actually, it was with DraftKings.
DraftKings. That's what it was.
Ooh. Competition.
Yeah,
Oops.
yeah.
My bad.
I was wondering. I was like, I knew it's something like that. But explain like the more of the business side of how the content is actually producing money,
Right.
not necessarily how much money it is, but like producing. You know.
So it does range because there are a few avenues when it comes to content creation, how you can monetize it. Now you can go the brand deal route. Obviously for that you do need to have pretty good engagement. You need to have higher numbers in most regard to have that happen. And that's having like whether you reach out to them or they reach out to you type of thing. That also matters a lot. For me, I kind of let them come to me most of the time. But if there are certain brands I really want to work with, I am definitely going to reach out to them. Worst thing that they say is no. And then it's like, all right, move on. But brand deals, that's a big portion of it. And again, it's for the creators who do have like higher numbers and things, obviously, because these brands, when they're working with you and paying you, they want to make sure they're also getting something out of it, not just like, you know, oh, this guy, it like is
You're not just funding your lifestyle.
right. But there are creators who are not as big number wise, who still can monetize really well by just, you know, working with others and so stuff like media agencies and stuff. Like I have friends who have their own channels and stuff, but they make a lot of money by helping others build brands and things like that. So like you can, you need another one?
No, I was like pretty much it.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
And so but like so that's a really good way to monetize the internet also. And then aside from that, just the normal ad space stuff. So YouTube, which is my smallest platform actually, which is funny. But YouTube is a good one for most people, especially if you grow on YouTube huge, they're paying a lot of money. But like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these other brands, like when you are pulling numbers on videos and things that you're posting, they're paying you because they're still inserting those ads and all of your content is technically monetized. So there are a few different ways that it can be done. But what I went to earlier about like how I've found a little more success than some others when it comes to like people in my specific niche with like acrobatics and stuff is I also offer something different in that world to like make sure that I'm still being able to pull income other ways.
You have a very unique position, I have to say.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah.
Like he's not just making content; he's like providing value, which is like where the seminars come through.
Right. Well,
Teaching.
is there any times that you come like you like, oh shit, I might have a slow month. Like, let me hurry up and go, and I need to make some money.
Sometimes, like it happens, and it's the interesting part about it is it always still like works out. Like sometimes I might have a slow month of like not much coaching, but like social media stuff's booming. Or like, oh, it might be a lull in social media stuff, but like I'm booked up doing all these clinics or camps and stuff. And so it always ends up like kind of working out.
It's extremely helpful.
Yeah.
That's epic.
And then I have my clothing brand, which Mighty Mitten Apparel that I started with my business manager, Samantha. And so that is something that is separate from like the Domitrick brand, separate from Domitrick Media. Like it is my brand, but like I don't use me as the face of it to make it successful. I want it to just grow like really organically, specifically to people in Michigan. So the typical Michigander. And like this is one of the shirts. And so it's like Detroit Lions themed. But it's not just sports.
So I guess you're not thinking about doing that with like other places too? Like you only want to stick to Michigan? Like you wouldn't thinking about doing like the Louisiana one or something? You know what I mean?
For now, I'm trying to stick with Michigan. And I will say like, I will say what my like aspiration is in this brand in a way, is like, I don't know, being in Louisiana, you guys have probably or maybe seen the brand or like the store Flirty Girl. Maybe not.
Flirty Girl.
I don't know. Well, Flirty Girl is like it's a Louisiana lady who just makes like all things Louisiana. And she even has her own like clothing, like she has her own storefront in the airport. My goal,
in New Orleans, in the airport, I seen that.
And so I mean, like she's made it huge, and so like that is something that I kind of want to get to.
She does the gemstones and stuff.
All
too.
kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. And so I want my yes, please. I want Mighty Mitten Apparel to become something like that, to grow to that scale where it's like so big that it's in. Not only in other people, because I've been in some stores in Michigan, but I want it to not just be in stores. I want to have my own storefronts, but like my end goal, especially like because of how much I travel and how much I love flying and like just that being such a big portion of my life, I feel like to really know that I've made it in that space would be having a storefront in the airport with my clothing brand. And so that's just one more thing. Like, and that's aside from the social, like Kobe had asked about,
one more goal,
with the social media stuff, but like, again, just diversifying revenue streams always helps. And then
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. An end goal, when I do settle down, I really want to open my own gym. That's always been a goal too. So open my own gym, my own facility, just so that I can like.
And that would be like a gymnastic gym, right? Like
Yes and no. Probably not full on gymnastics, just because all of the equipment is incredibly expensive. And then it would be, I would have to get way more into the politics of gymnastics, like be with USA Gymnastics or like this or this, and have to deal with teams. So I want it to be a space where like anyone in the acrobatic world, so like I want spring floors and things like that, trampolines, foam pits, all of that. But I want it to be a big gym with multiple floors, trampolines and things, and then coaches and myself, they're just teaching kids martial arts tricking, gymnastics, tumbling, or
but if you do do a gym like that, is there technically like some type of rule or some type of guideline that if you have a gymnastics gym that you have to be in with like why are you explaining the political side of things?
yeah, no, no, I wouldn't have like that's more if I wanted to be under a governing body for kids to compete and stuff. Yeah, and so that's where it gets into that, like competing and being in certain championships and to make it to national stuff like that. Thank you, Kobe's so sweet. So I want it to be a space again for like people that just like doing the movement, like body movement, to just have a space to train. So even like cheerleading, you were mentioning cheerleading earlier a little bit and stuff like cheer. All they need is like a gym like that. Like they don't need all kinds of other stuff. They just need the floor, and then they have other tools that they can use.
Right.
And then with tricking, a lot of trickers train out. Like I grew up training outside. A lot of trickers are backyard elite athletes
Straight up.
that just like teach themselves to do the craziest stuff. A lot of them, myself included, have a martial arts background, but a lot don't. And so like just having a space where it could be all these sports kind of just having their own areas of the gym to train, I think would be just super cool. And like that's just been a goal.
And what's the martial arts that you say you was into hard?
Growing up, I did Taekwondo and Tang Sudo. My dad was a professional boxer, and like I don't know, I've just always loved all things like martial arts and fighting. And growing up doing flips and stuff, I always pretended I was a ninja and stuff. So like I just love all things like that. So I did the martial arts stuff growing up, and then that did help with some of the martial arts tricking stuff. But the tumbling aspect is one that I completely just started teaching. Like I said earlier, that was all on my own.
Self-taught.
Yeah, the hard way.
You ever watch Three Ninjas?
Dude,
Bro,
you
Rocky
reading my
Colton
mind.
Tum Tum?
You're reading my mind.
Rocky Colton Tum Tum.
were you
Yes.
just about to
Yeah,
say that?
I was literally about to say that. I couldn't remember the exact name, but I was literally about to say like, yeah, you were definitely
Dude,
watching
I
those
grew
Three
up on
Ninja
that shit.
movies.
Dude, Rocky Colton Tum Tum. Rocky loves
Yeah.
Emily.
That-
Come
wait,
on
no,
now.
you talking about?
Which one's your favorite?
well,
Mine's Kickback.
Well, which one is the one whenever they
is
ordered
good,
a
though.
pizza to the house?
Okay, that's the home invasion one. So that's like that's the original. That's
yeah,
the OG.
Yeah.
Mine's Kickback, which is like where the
Kickback was good. But
grandpa
Didn't he
they
get kidnapped
basically
on that one?
all went to Japan. Yeah, he did.
yeah.
Yeah, they all went to Japan, and then the grandpa did too, and he got kidnapped by one of like his old like buddies.
Rivals.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Fuck.
do actually remember that
That was
one.
like good, dude. I gotta watch.
Towards the
those.
end of it, did he have like a big like red scene or something like
Red
that? Or
scene.
not red scene. They were on a battle on a ship, a navy ship. You
They
know what I'm
might
talking
have
about?
been.
No,
Wait,
yeah,
whoa,
you know what I'm
I know
talking
what you're talking
Our
about.
movie
That's
set?
that's the first one. That's the home invasion one. They were sneaking onto the ship. Yeah. I
Yeah,
swear.
really?
I swear.
Okay. What? So how many movies? How many?
They
Three
have
Ninjas?
they have the original one you're talking about. They have
I don't think I
Three
seen any of the other
Ninjas.
ones.
Knuckle
I saw-
Up. Knuckle Up's
Knuckle
good.
Up.
Knuckle Up's
I forgot
so
about
good.
Knuckle
I
Up.
can't wait. Which one was Knuckle Up about?
Indians and stuff. You remember that one? It was
Native Americans.
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, man. What's
The
wrong
native.
with you, man? You
Fuck
better
you.
get on your stuff, bro. Come
Cancel.
on.
Native Americans.
This is LGBTQ plus favorite.
Oh, is it now?
Friends.
Because you have a really good experience talking with LGBT, huh?
I'm just saying, this is a friendly space, man. You gotta watch your
Knuckle Up
pronouns.
is good. Yeah,
Watch your pronouns.
Native Americans.
That's where I was going with it.
Yeah, no, that's funny. Knuckle Up was good though. That's
I
where I
never-
got
I
my
never-
inspiration
I
from.
know. But what? Explain that one though.
What?
Like,
Knuckle Up?
Yeah, they were
Knuckle
Native
Up.
Americans.
All right, so
Where was that the one where they were in a movie set with the cowboys?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yes.
That's it. Yes.
All
yes.
right.
I was
So I
talking about
seen-
that pizza scene. No?
No, I was talking about the pizza scene where
Where they order the pizza to the house. Okay, yeah,
house.
that's the first
Yeah.
one. Yeah, that's the first one.
Dang,
that's
I
the
need,
one
to, I
where
need to
they-
rewatch them all.
They're so good.
I don't think I seen the
It's been a
middle one
while.
then. So that
Knuckle Up?
I seen the first one and the third one. It sounds like, but I didn't see the middle one.
Yeah, I think the one's like the Cowboys. The Cowboys went to the the whole Cowboys is pretty much about the whole thing. They're like trying to fuck with the kids and stuff like that.
Dang.
They work for somebody. I forgot what it was. But yeah, that was a good one.
That's
I gotta
a
go watch those movies back.
nostalgic movie.
That's where I
Let's
got
watch
most of
one
my
today.
inspiration from. I went from watching Power Rangers, Three Ninjas, and stuff like that to karate, and then it was karate to like flips and stuff, and then it went to flips, and then I learned what parkour was, and I was like, oh, this is cool, and then I couldn't do much parkour around here, so I started tricking, and then that's kind of where all that stuff went through. Yeah, literally. That's
It's funny because even though I do have the martial arts background in the tricking world and in the just in the world of acrobatics and stuff, I do not do much of the kicking aspect anymore. I used to, but I haven't in years. And I had some pretty like higher level kicking combinations and stuff, but I don't ever do it. And so
What you mean by like kicking, like as in like just like throwing different?
you like, oh, I don't even know how to like
Yeah.
how to explain, and I
I got
really
you.
can't demonstrate in here. But
I would call you, not call you. I would say you're like more of a. Correct me if I'm wrong. More of a power tumbler.
yes, I would say. Well, so I'm my tumbling and my tricking style is more tumbling and power based versus the martial arts side of it,
I
which
see what
is a
you're
lot of
saying.
the kicks and
I see
things.
what you're saying. I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yes. Okay.
Even which is funny because I like the tumbling and all that stuff is something that I taught myself. I was actually trained in the other stuff, but I don't incorporate it as much
Into
in
that.
into my tricking style.
All right, so this is
Do
Ethan.
you feel like that
Turner.
might be what sets you apart from other people?
In a way, yeah. Yeah, aside from like
Guaranteed.
body style and all that stuff,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So this is Ethan Turner. He's like one of the best trickers in America, probably.
He's one of the best in the world.
Yeah, definitely. Like he's actually insane. See that kick right there? Like all these like different types of kicks and movements that this guy's doing. These aren't really kicks.
I just don't even understand a lot of this. Like, it's just like, how do you even, like, where?
He's not doing many kicks right now.
Yeah, but like, how does your brain even like just like understand to know to land? Like, where does the equilibrium just is like, all right, you done did it. You flipped too many times. I don't know where I'm at.
It's
You know
so
what I
weird.
mean?
It becomes second nature. Like it is weird, but like your muscles take over. Like
Literally.
as I'm doing certain things, like I am thinking kind of, but like I really am not. Like I kind of blank a bit. Like I might have a combo in mind that I'm trying to do, and like I know physically what I need to do it. So while I'm doing it, I'm really not thinking unless I slip up a little, and then you have to hurry up and like adjust. But otherwise, like it's your body just hijacks your brain. Like
You know,
you
it's
just
kind
go.
of
just fucking know, bro. It's
especially
weird.
with us talking about this and going on that topic. You know what I'm actually gonna watch that I haven't watched yet. That a lot of people saying that I need to watch it. Is it Simone?
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles. Yeah,
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
her documentary.
What'd you just say?
What the fuck did you just say? I didn't. I knew her name,
You know
and I
who
just wanted to be
Simone
correct.
is.
Yeah,
Simone.
dude.
Simone Biles.
Yeah,
Gymnast?
the freaking
Yeah.
gymnast from LSU, black chick,
She's not
Badass.
from LSU.
huh?
She's not from LSU.
She went to
The only person I know from LSU is Livy
Simone.
Dune.
You tell me Simone Biles didn't fucking do for LSU? Am I getting her and Livy right now confused?
You're getting her and Livy
Okay,
confused.
where did
guaranteed.
Simone? Where did Simone tumble? Or
She didn't even have to go to college. Like
she just went straight to the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
She's the
Straight
best
All right, I'm
gymnast,
sorry,
man or
Simone.
woman
I am.
ever.
I'm definitely sorry to not mean to disrespect you.
Dude,
in
I
that way.
thought that was
I thought
Gabby
for some reason.
Douglas.
I thought
Gabby's also an Olympic gymnast. She's from Ohio. I don't know if she went to Ohio State or not.
Simone Biles
But-
literally flipped for LSU.
No.
I swear I thought that.
Nothing against LSU because they're great. They won national championships last year. Like I coach at
Maybe-
LSU camp
well,
sometimes.
Maybe
and
I'm just getting them confused because Simone
just
was
of
such
the
a hot
level
topic.
of- yeah.
And then Olivia Doom was such a hot topic
Yeah.
at LSU, so maybe I just crossed them
And
up.
Livy's also great. Like the thing is to be a collegiate gymnast, because there are a lot of Olympians who are competing in collegiate gymnastics right now. But like Livy, obviously she gets a lot of like social media presence and all that. And some people try to knock like, oh, well, she's not even like that good. What's crazy is the fact that like whether or not anyone thinks she's that good, to make it onto a collegiate team, especially one like LSU or any other team, you have to be good. Like she is good.
Yeah,
She might not be the best on the team, but she's still she's an outstanding gymnast.
right.
She gets a lot of hate, obviously, just because of her stature and like where she is in life on the internet and stuff,
I
just
mean,
being so big, and the
You
hate
get-
comes
you get
along with
hate-
it.
You get hate whenever
Yeah.
you're doing something
Dude, I
right.
saw her in fucking
Well, I mean-
Rouses. I'm like walking and I see her fucking sign there, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You're obviously doing something right if they hating on
Right.
you. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. But Nah, I didn't mean to mix that one up. Oh, look who decided to join us
Hey,
again.
welcome back.
Time traveling for a little bit.
Yeah.
Had to handle some business. You know how that could be.
No, that's okay.
Oh, yeah, you good.
I'm back.
But
That's okay.
Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, we'll start over.
No, not quite.
But no, man, that's crazy though. But back to what I was saying is I really want to watch that documentary because it goes back to what y'all talking about, like the mental thing and all. Like that's what she tripped up on.
At the Olympics, yeah.
I gotta piss. Does anyone else have to piss?
I mean, we only have like 10 minutes really left that we have on this
Type
thing.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of have
Okay.
to pee too, so we might as well just wait it out.
I'll wait it out. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
we can kind of wrap it up honestly now. I mean, unless y'all have anything else y'all want to.
Is there anything
pretty
you
much-
wanted to ask or think
Yeah.
about that if we haven't touched on it yet? You don't know what we have talked
Well,
about,
I
but
don't know
like,
what y'all have touched upon.
right, but
I
if you
mean,
say
look,
it, like, I'll.
Is there anything that you're interested in on like the actual content and business side of his lifestyle?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, y'all may have touched upon this, but I would be curious. So, what is, I guess, your next steps as far? I know you said you were doing a little coaching, and now you're kind of doing this.
No, we didn't go into this.
I didn't go
We
into
actually
that.
have
So,
not. Look at
I
that.
Yeah,
guess-
this is
no,
yo,
no,
legend.
So I
Oh,
guess-
it goes out and it comes
Let's
in
go.
clutch.
So,
huh?
look, so I guess building this business or your kind of brand that you were talking about earlier, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? As far as like, from now to, hey, is this going to be a full-time deal?
I like that
Yeah,
question.
just wait,
Huh?
yeah, I was confused on that question.
Well, no, he said he was coaching. He's doing other
Oh, you're
things.
trying
Yeah.
to see which one is good. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that question, and anytime I get asked about like where do you see yourself in this amount of time, I always do say like no matter what I try to picture myself at in any time frame, I just know it could be drastically different. And something we talked about earlier, like I went to college, I had a whole plan on what I was going to do. That all changed drastically in a good way. But in 5 years, I don't know. But my end goal is to turn my coaching, like, cause I do a lot of my coaching stuff, and I had touched upon with them that like I want to open my own gym. That has always been end goal. So when I do finally settle down, I want to open my own gym that's like a space for all things that are like action sports, or just not just gymnastics, but like tumbling, tricking, cheerleading, dance, like all the stuff. And so just a huge facility for that. And because my goal is coaching, or I'm sorry, my passion is coaching, and my goal has always been to open my own space.
Well, I feel like too, it's almost, it almost like, maybe in my case, maybe it just might be a personal thing, but I feel like putting like time limits and set things like on goals and all like that, almost like limits you or caps you out. Cause like,
Well, yeah,
I'm thinking like, all right, yeah, I'm giving myself 5 years for this, but what if realistically I can do it in 6 months?
Well, no, that's true. And listen,
You get what
honestly,
I
that's
mean?
probably a bad example to say to 5 years because
I
especially
just don't like that question.
well, no,
You
I
know?
get what you're saying. And look, I thought about it after because, like you said, look, and we discussed this the other day. The YouTube world and all is wild.
Yeah,
And
everything.
how rapidly things look. You could have a viral moment any day, or
Yeah.
your next video could be your viral moment.
Mm-hmm.
So
what you answering right now today might be different when.
no, and that's true.
yeah.
But I guess, look, the reason I say the 5 years because I'm in a different standpoint where, I'm basing my moves of my company. Obviously I can't see 5 years down the road, but I have a game plan.
Right.
I kind of say, in the next 5 years, I want to at least be at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not so much to
Exactly.
say, hey, I got to hit this deadline.
Mhm.
Now, hell, I might do it early on, but at least by 5 years, I would like to see myself advance by this much more.
Yes. Yeah. And see, so that's a good way to think about it and put it too.
You're literally
Um,
in the dream. It's just evolving right now.
Yeah,
Right.
and it is ever evolving, like always. So, I do see myself eventually starting to, I wouldn't say settle down by any means in 5 years, but I know that I will want to start to slow down just because physically. Also, I'm 32 and I'm still doing decently well with what I do, but you can't fight the human body. I mean, it is what it is, and I've done a lot of damage to my body over
Are
the
you doing
years.
other things though too to combat those things?
Dude.
Oh,
are you taking, like
yo.
ice baths, hyperbaric chambers.
Wait, we didn't touch
oxygen
up on that.
tanks.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I know that.
No, that's
I
perfect.
noticed we didn't. That's
Well,
why.
I mean, look, you got to
I'm
be
all up
careful
on
because,
this.
look, you could just wake up, throw your back out, and not be.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
wake up,
wait.
take your back
Wait.
out.
Oh wait, can you go grab something from me really quick?
Yeah,
I mean,
guys, hurt my back.
Wait,
I hurt my
that's
back.
perfect.
I
I
mean,
hurt my back. I'm gonna be doing the ice bath tonight. That's why I've been a little weird.
No,
this
finish
podcast,
explaining
I've
that,
been
and then like we'll go into that.
But no,
That's perfect.
wait, what'd you say? Finish what?
Explaining what he was. Are you done?
I mean, yeah, essentially, yeah. I was
Okay.
just saying, like, my body isn't going to hold up forever, and I'm not saying it's on a decline by any means, but like
Right.
I'm not in my like early 20s anymore.
Well, say what,
So it's harder to move how I'm
what
moving.
else are you doing though too? Like
And so
real
what I'm
life
doing
therapy?
to combat that is I have my compression boots. Like I have a compression boot system that I use
$800
very often.
off the bat.
Yeah, even a little
It's a
more.
little bit
But it
more
was
than that, yeah.
hey, it was a brand deal.
Yeah, you didn't even have to. You didn't have to pay for that.
No.
Exactly.
That brings me
Well,
into
tell
my
them,
next.
tell
Hey.
them to holler at me. Tell them we'll shout him out that little brand.
Oh yeah, look,
Listen,
this
compression.
dude could be full of brand deals.
Oh, yeah.
This got-
And I saw your cold plunge sub out there. I think he might have the same one Tanner has.
Yeah, he
maybe.
does.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have
He
a
does.
plunge.
And so I have a yeah, that's the brand. Yeah. So
Yeah.
mine, I use one called Energize, and it is a cold plunge. It's very portable, and so it is like high grade, like almost like an air track, high grade, and you blow it up, but it has this huge motor that you connect to it through all the things, and so it's similar to
badass.
plunge in that you can control the temperature very well and
A
stuff.
portable plunge.
Oh yeah. And so I have my cold plunge. I'm a weirdo. I'm from Michigan. I like cold. Like I like light cold a lot. And so I normally do like 37 to 39 degrees for 15 minutes at a time.
Sheesh,
Um,
that's cool.
That's not the norm.
Yeah, that's
we
wild.
do. You see, like we got
I do
our
like
set out.
6 minutes,
No,
bro.
we
like
do. We
going
got
like-
our set right now to
50,
59 or
9,
58,
59.
58 or
Oh, that's
59.
we might have to
fuck?
throw some ice in there.
Yeah,
Hold
but
up.
I hit 12 minutes.
See, that's good.
Yeah, like because like I'm trying to go for the brown fat or whatever.
The
it
most I do
too.
is like 8. I've gotten up to 8.
That's good.
I do-
Like, that's better
I do
than
12 to
than a
15
lot.
minute that, but like if I feel like whenever I go lower, it starts to become like a painful thing. So like
Mhm.
we're trying to build our tolerance up to get to those levels.
Wait, we're only on 59.
And it's freezing. Yeah.
Are you fucking joking?
Yeah, but I'm
me?
gonna tell you the difference. Are you just going straight from dry to? cold
Yeah, I'm
plunge?
not
So
doing.
look, we're doing
sauna,
sauna, so
didn't
it
see-
feels. Look,
Yeah.
we do the sauna first.
Oh yeah, that you're
then
going
come
from here
down,
to
so
here.
you're feeling like
Correct.
it's probably equivalent to what you're
Yes,
feeling.
absolutely.
The 30, because I mean, look,
We're doing the Viking shit. Like
yeah,
I'm telling you,
yeah, we're going
you
from
come-
sauna to like I rest for like 10, 15 minutes, and then I get in the plunge. So
Oh
I
fuck
mean,
no, me I go straight sauna.
fuck
straight
that, I
in-
can't do
straight
that. I
into
said I can't do
bitch.
that. I can't do that. It feels like
I'll say right now, I
Oh,
can barely do a
man.
sauna. That's the thing. I would rather sit in a cold plunge for a half hour than get in a sauna for 5 minutes. I will get in the sauna later just to see what it's like, but like I don't do well with heat, which is
Have you-
funny because I moved to Louisiana.
crazy.
But I avoid. That's
Have you
why
never
I'm
done
not
nah.
coming
See,
back
look,
till
the
August.
sauna.
Have you never
oh
done a
boy, you
sauna?
feel alive.
Ugh.
Like, you
You've never
feel
done a
like
sauna?
just
I have. I
everything's
just
opened up.
I always feel sick.
Really?
Yeah,
How
it
long
makes
do
me
you usually-
nauseous.
Like you don't feel like
like-
everything opens up, like you're breathing, and I
Oh,
mean,
it does.
just-
Yeah, my stomach opens up because I'm gonna throw up. Like
Oh.
I feel like it makes me nauseous. I don't.
Oh,
I
man.
but I do also get heat hives when I'm in New Orleans, like when it's super humid and hot out. So it is a really dramatic thing to say, but I might be slightly allergic to extreme heat, actually. Because like I get heat hives where like I start itching really bad and like
Really?
break out and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Explain your chiropractor and your what is it? Cryotherapy? Is it?
Oh yeah. Oh, I love cryo.
I love that shit.
I didn't like
That
the crowd
shit's-
right there. I tried it. I didn't.
cryo. I love it.
So is that just a dry cold?
Yeah.
It is a dry cold, but it's a much more drastic temperature. But I would say that the cold plunge is actually like way
it-
more.
All right, so
The cold plunge gives you better benefits.
Absolutely.
And it also it does the things for you like on a more longevity term, but the dry whatever, it just gives you that blast in a quicker amount
so
of
let me
time.
ask you this: on the dry cold, is it like your head's out of this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
I was
like
about to say that
up
would
to
trip
here.
me out.
No, if
Like,
your
I
head because
couldn't-
you would
No,
like
if I'd be like, nope.
I
sitting
went
there
into the
steadily
dry
breathing
cold.
that in would be
Yeah.
See,
not
that would be
good.
like some Final Destination shit to me. I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I
They're
think
gonna
there was
forgive
a
me
Final
here, and I'm gonna be
Destination.
like
I think that was
a
one of the
frozen
scenes.
piece of tuna in this
Frozen
I
motherfucker.
straight up, I tried the cryotherapy one time, and then after I tried it one time, I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. Let me go get my ice bath.
Like, what's the temperature?
Negative 256.
But it's
like,
not, it don't feel
holy
cold.
Like what?
The colder-
Shit. Yeah.
you
That
feel-
don't- like,
listen,
what?
you
How
feel-
long?
What the
you
fuck?
feel-
3
you feel-
minutes.
Yeah.
Fuck?
But it's
you feel-
dry.
yeah, it's
So you're-
dry. You feel
You're
colder.
basically in a
and,
freezer.
No.
Oh,
oh,
who's
wait,
freezers
like,
to
yeah,
negative
what?
250? No, you're basically like in
Wait, how? Wait,
Like,
like,
it's-
like
it's a-
Antarctica,
yeah,
a
there's
polar
like-
bear's
You
it's
ass.
just-
don't listen. It literally you do not
Sheesh.
feel like you that cold. You feel colder going into the.
Have I never
plunge.
taken you there with me?
No.
I've never taken you there.
That's in that's in
Yeah, I don't know
Covington
about
or
that.
It's
That
in
sounds
Covington,
kinda
yeah.
sketchy
I'll,
as
I'll,
hell.
when's the next time you go?
Like,
or
can
Mandeville,
anything, like,
Covington, same
why
place.
doesn't your
It's amazing.
body just
They
like?
got one in Homo.
shut down? You'd think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like.
I didn't know that.
It's. I don't know.
it seems very extreme.
It is.
I
It
would
is
love
super
It's
extreme.
not though. That's
But
what-
like you cover certain like they
Yeah.
you're so
You
like
wear
you're supposed to
mittens.
you wear mittens and you wear socks like in little slippers, just extremities need to be covered.
I just don't think it does what they say and claim it to do.
I think it can if you use it very consistently, but like I also like localized cryo, and what that is it's a machine where instead of standing in your whole body, you have it and you are using it in one spot and moving it like just like where you want it to be. And I don't know, like I've had my knee surgeries,
To me, it
I've had
seems
wrist
like it'd
issues,
be like
and,
a frostbite scenario.
it'll when you're using it on your legs and like using it the localized one, it'll like the light will be green. The second it turns red, you have to just move it around. It'll let you know if your skin temperature is getting too cold.
That's crazy.
So you keep moving it
I was
around.
about to
Yeah.
say, okay.
That must be a nice one.
They have
you got right
safeguards
there.
against it. Yeah.
You had another brand deal with that you want to throw us
No, I
on?
wish, dude. That would be that would be nice. No, that's where I go to a gym, Limitless Performance up in Covington, Mandeville. To me, that's the same exact place. I don't know. What's the
It
difference?
is.
It's
It-
close.
Okay,
It's like
I feel
Homer-
like they're the same
It's like
thing.
Homer Thibodeau,
Yeah,
Shriver
exactly.
kind of
Okay.
shit. I mean,
Yeah.
I
it's
say
just-
that to
it's just
Eli.
off.
He's the one who specifies with me.
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
mean,
it's the
it's-
same
it's
fucking
close
shit.
I think it's
enough.
in Covington.
You cross the
technically,
bridge,
so.
it is
But
what
I don't know
it
if y'all
is.
touched upon this, but speaking of brand deals, do you have any kind of merch dropping? You doing that? Is that a thing?
I mentioned a little earlier about my Michigan brand, Mighty Mitten Apparel. That's a big one that I've been really focusing on that I've separated from the whole Domitrick brand.
Gotcha.
And well, that's old merch stuff for the
Check it
Domitrick
out.
brand.
All right.
They don't even
Yeah.
make those bracelets no more.
Nope.
No.
I got it. I got it before it
Yeah.
stopped. I'm so
Another
happy.
day.
Another
No, I'm not.
plane.
Another plane.
I'm not. I wasn't
I
talking
have
about
a
him
plane
necessarily. I'm
tattoo
talking about-
here,
I'm
and
just talking about like in
my
general.
phone background is a plane,
what?
and
I
yeah.
like it.
Y'all took it as in like I was saying like I know his brand like like he don't even make those no more. But I was just saying in general like when's the last time you seen those bracelets that you wearing on your wrist?
Right.
You know.
Lance
Yeah.
Armstrong, Live Strong.
yeah,
Live strong
That's the
bracelets.
thing that I'm
those
thinking
were,
about.
yeah.
So, like,
And then when they came out with the red
Remember
ones,
that?
that was
Like
the
that was
hot.
like you had to
biggest
have that
thing.
shit back in
Oh,
school.
yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
If you
look at
didn't,
me.
you were not cool.
Oh, whenever if you
You
didn't
get
have
bullied.
if you didn't have the what you call it that made you like technically like they said that you had better balance and you know
Oh.
Was it a necklace? No.
It
No.
Was it
so
a
they
necklace
had-
or was
they
it a
had necklace
wristband?
and they had
Well, they
it
got
was
the
like-
little
It
the little
looked kind of
stones. It was like a little cop.
kind of like this,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, but it was like the
Yeah.
little ball
Yeah, yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
It looked kind
Yeah.
of like
It was
Yeah.
like an energy.
Well, yeah,
they said it was like
Well, they
energy.
claimed. Well, you know what they
yeah.
did? So
Big
they
crock
when they
of
do
this
the
fucking
test,
crock of
they
shit
would do the
hoax.
test or whatever, and they would tell you like, all right, I'm pushing down on you. So now they push down on you, they would push inward. So I mean outward. I'm sorry, they'll push outward. So of course, whenever you push it outward, your body wants to tilt over.
Mhm.
But whenever they would put the bracelet on you, and they'll say, all right, watch how much this
And they
improves your
put- yeah.
balance. Then they push you inward, so that way you're not tipping over. You just. So it's just like, but
been
dude,
a
that
lot
got,
of funny ones over
dude,
the years.
that got so many people.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Oh, dude.
I mean, hey,
This
got,
kind of reminds me of like it's kind of not the same, but it always trips me out when you see the ones that hypnotize people and make them think the shit. Like, is that a real thing?
I don't know,
Has
man.
anybody been what?
I will say. I think. Well, you go ahead.
well, so I mean, I feel like a lot of it has to do with the mindset of whoever's being hypnotized. Like it's never really worked on me. I do have like a close friend who does it back home in Michigan, and he does like the magician stuff
Wait,
for
like he
kids.
does the
But he
hypnotizing?
does he does hypnosis for people to help them quit smoking. And I know like a lot of people have made testimonials that they have like quit cold turkey.
Shit, can we get him
And
on?
just
We can-
like-
hey,
I would-
he can make you forget about your back.
Listen,
That'd be
listen,
crazy.
I don't know about that.
We can do it
I-
on. We can do it on the cast.
All I'm
Like,
saying is,
But it's like more of a mental mindset
Yeah.
type of thing.
I would like to see and try it just to see, but like that's where I get it. Like I just look at the stuff and I'm just like, can someone really do that?
Well, it's like the thing they like tug on you, you just pass
So,
out.
so kind of like what's that word called? Where it's like you
Deception.
believe it. No, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not gullible.
No,
Are you
it's
talking about the
It's
Legit,
like you're
like-
more susceptible to
uh,
just like being influenced by
out.
just like
Yeah.
I'm looking for the phrase where it's like, you believe it, but it's like not necessarily true, but because you believe it, you give it power. What the fuck is it called?
Manifestation?
No, not that.
No.
we both said the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I mean,
But
I was thinking believe it, give it power.
Yeah.
Fuck! What? It starts with a P. I know it. It starts with a P.
Rory, do we know what he's talking about?
But it
No.
starts with a P. That's
Sheesh.
manifestation, but with a P.
Fuck.
No, it's
It's like a term. It's
you
like
say
a.
whatever you would you say it whenever you think about something, and you say
It's like only if you think about it, it actually starts to work.
that's
Like
manifestation.
Yeah.
no, like
1000% manifestation.
I'm not saying it's not, but there's like a term for it. It's like this pill that I'm
Yeah.
about
The
to
term
take.
might be manifestation.
Manifestation.
Oh, placebo.
Placebo.
Oh, placebo
When you said
effect.
pill,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The
There you
placebo
go.
effect.
Placebo
yeah.
effect.
That's a
what I was
little
looking
That's a
for.
different.
different.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like if
that's
you give
different.
somebody a
Oh,
sugar
okay.
pill and you say, "Hey, this is a pain pill.
He's gonna help your
and
headache, and then they believe it, and their
correct,
headache's
correct,
gone.
correct. Yeah.
Type shit. Okay, that's what I was getting at.
All right. We coming at like an hour 40 right now.
Yeah, I think we hit it.
Yeah, I know. Look, dude, we could talk forever, and you just
Yeah.
never notice.
More
Do you
beer.
want to plug in your socials and let people know where we can find you at and where they can find you and just
Yeah. Anywhere you look online, look up at Domitrick, Domitrick, Dom I Trick. You'll be able to find me pretty easily. Mighty Mitten Apparel, that's the clothing brand. And if any of you guys are interested in learning how to do any cool flips and stuff, just shoot me a DM or my email. Like all the ways to contact me are on my socials. So yeah,
and he actually replies.
yeah, I do.
He's a real one.
I do. As long as it's something worth reply to. If someone's just like, you suck, I'm like, well, you don't get anything from me.
Sheesh.
Feet pics?
Yeah, feet pics.
Oh, so you do that too?
$100 a pop. I don't, but I will. $100 a
I
pop.
think that's more Kobe's side hustle.
Yeah,
that's my side hustle for
I
Nike
don't do
dunks.
that, but I will do some Dama
Look,
feet
apparently
for
that's a big thing.
$100.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
It's
I'm about to get a free pair of
huge.
dunks, bro.
It's huge.
up.
It's weird.
Yeah. My sister had a friend that was doing some shit like that.
I just never saw
Well,
the
you have a
interest.
friend that's doing some shit like that.
Huh?
Yeah, straight
Oh,
up.
you were really doing that?
Oh,
Dude, I'm about to get a free pair of Nike dunks.
Shut up! Stop! I thought this was a joke. You really?
No, yeah, you really gotta do it. I was like, Kobe.
Guess
you're
what? I AI generated the feet. Look at this.
And then look,
Oh no! Hold up! I understand that, but you don't like.
I know that's what
Oh
I'm saying.
my god!
What are they gonna say? Oh,
No,
Kobe.
no, but like you don't. Look, okay, this is. What I'm about to say is about to be really out of pocket.
I already
really
know
off.
where it's going.
No, but like, okay, that's cool. If like I don't even know, are women even into that? Be like, oh, look how cute his feet are.
It's definitely dudes.
It's dudes.
That's what I'm saying.
No, bro,
But
this
the
is
thing
straight
that's
dudes.
gay.
Wait.
Like,
Bro,
no.
I just want a free pair of Nike dunks.
Wait a minute.
I
Here's
mean,
the thing.
look,
Who
I'm not
cares if
homophobic,
you
but
never
shit.
see this person? Because I mean, I don't do it.
I
But
guess it don't matter.
yeah,
right?
$100 is $100.
That's what I'm
If I-
saying. Look, I'm never gonna meet this fucker in my
$20
life.
is $20.
I don't
No,
understand.
no,
though.
no. saying?
What is-
$20
what
is $20,
what's
huh?
What's the
Wow.
attraction to the feet?
I don't fucking get it.
Yeah,
but
we
all
don't
I
get
know
it.
is a kid wants to send me a free pair of fucking Nike dunks.
A kid.
Well,
Okay,
listen,
now wait. You
but
crossed the
wait,
line
wait,
there.
wait,
No.
Wait, time
Yeah.
out. He is the one with the shit when they painted on the side of it. He's gonna get snatched up.
No,
No.
he's
Free
not a-
candy? Free
No,
candy,
no,
come
no,
here.
no, 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 no.
Let me
Not
grab
a
you.
kid.
Yeah, no,
Not
dude.
a
Like,
kid.
that's where it starts.
But not a kid.
You start taking candy from strangers, and you know, next thing you know, you're tied up in a fucking van.
That's him.
God.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
4 followers, 63 followers.
Dude, that's what
No
I'm saying.
profile
Bro
picture?
wants to send me a nice
So
free
listen,
pair of
I'm
Nike
saying
dunks for an AI
if he can
generated
show you
foot
that
pic.
like there's a
Wait, now is he a
packing
brand?
slip.
No, it's a random ass person, bro.
So the dude likes your feet, so he's gonna send you.
He DM'd me, bro. He was like, "Hey, he was like, hey, $50 for a foot
Oh
pic."
my God.
Okay, wait. Let's
Whoa.
put this into perspective
Oh,
real
look.
quick. Look, if someone right now messaged you and they were like, "Hey, $100 for a picture of your feet right now," and all you had to do was take those off and just take a
I
picture
didn't
of your
do
feet
it.
and
I
send
didn't do
it.
They had to do
Fuck
it in
no.
college.
I'm gonna tell you
That
no.
always would hit me
No,
up,
no,
and
no.
I would post pictures like sometimes
No.
like me in the gym or whatever. I actually removed this dude from all my socials like a little bit ago because
See, it's weird if you know the person.
no,
already.
like yeah, no. I'm telling
Well,
you,
that's
like,
the thing.
I would
Yeah, but, like, I don't know.
and
You
then
don't
I
know.
know these
no,
people.
No, because I'm gonna tell you what's
this
gonna
dude would
happen.
be like, this dude would be like, hey man, you know,
That's crazy.
sometimes if I see you had a long workout, you know, you can kick back and relax and throw your feet up and almost. I was like,
See, when people
No,
get weird
I-
and say that stuff, if someone's like,
Bro.
"Let me give," but here's one reason why I'm like, I don't really give a shit. Almost everything I post, I'm training barefoot anyway. They already
Straight
see my feet as I'm flipping around.
up.
Who gives a fuck if I'm no face and nothing and just a picture
Listen,
like this and someone's
I'll
gonna
be
be like,
honest,
"Cash up $100."
Mine would be weird because somebody would have to have
Easy.
a fetish for my foot because I have a fucked up foot, honestly.
Me
No.
too. You seen my toe?
No, but my
Oh,
shit's
his
like
shit's-
two. No, wait. My shit's like two
No,
different sizes.
Look at that.
toe.
what?
Look at my big toe.
Look at his big toe.
What's wrong with the big toe?
What do you
yeah,
mean? What's wrong with
facts.
it?
You don't see that shit?
Yeah, it's
Austin,
I mean-
I think Austin probably has.
No.
outta
I
here.
mean, maybe that's what they like. But see, that's the crazy shit.
Austin's foot is like he got one foot
You
that's like a
club
size
foot?
6,
No,
and the other foot like a
My
size
feet,
8.
my toes.
Oh, they're genuinely different sizes.
Yes.
Interesting into the podcast.
Like half of the. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. But like, no, I mean, I don't know. See, I disagree with that. Like, if somebody was gonna offer me $100, like, look, that's not worth my time, honestly, to show you my feet.
I get where they're coming from with
Takes
it.
me
I
2
get where you're
minutes.
coming from with it. At
No,
the
but
end
like,
of the day-
listen, no, because you know what the problem would be? I'd be doing some shit and be like, oh, guess what? Look at this motherfucker.
All right,
fuck all
That's
that.
what I was saying. That's what I was coming
$1,000
at
for a
from
full
with it.
pick. Would you
No,
do it?
Okay.
fuck
What?
that.
Well, no, but that's why. That's why.
No.
But
Fair. That's fair.
No.
I respect it.
No,
I
straight
wouldn't
up.
do it.
yes, but
I wouldn't. I
I'm
don't
not
think I
that
would
hungry
do
for $1,000.
it. Me neither.
I know you're not.
Yeah, but
but-
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't either.
No, I wouldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Here's
No, look,
another,
I respect
like,
your hustle, but
right.
Thanks, man.
See, now wait a minute.
No, like straight up.
I want to tie this
Like-
all back around saying I do not do this. This is something he's doing. But
Look,
here's another reason why I wouldn't really give a shit. Again, my feet are already online. I mean, I'm training barefoot all the time. People see my feet all the time. But also, it's like I don't know this person. I'll never see them, and people are gonna do weird shit regardless of whether or not you pay them
yeah.
or
Are
they
Are we
pay
gonna
you.
have to cut this?
I don't know.
No.
I mean, look.
But if someone's gonna be doing some weird shit to videos of my feet, I might as well get paid for it.
Straight.
I mean, but I don't know. Can we go down this little rabbit hole for a second? I mean, I feel like it's almost like is that how like an addiction starts? Like the first thing you know, you're sharing feet pics. Next thing you're in the alley, like doing the whole. Like, is that a thing? Like,
Are you saying?
listen, $20 is not $20.
Okay, so
In
you're
that case,
saying
it's no longer. No.
Like, listen, I'm sorry.
That's kind of a good point.
Like,
I
wait,
hear what you're
like,
saying.
I mean,
hear what's
listen,
going
like, are you
on.
like, but hey, bro, listen.
Is that a cutoff point? to
Okay,
where
Listen,
it's
like,
so you're saying
like, look,
I'm
there was
gonna
an,
go
okay,
from.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. Hold on, hear me out.
Like,
hear
let me
me
see a
out.
little ankle.
No, hold on, no, hear me out. I'll give you an example.
Are you saying?
There was a guy.
no.
Hold on, look, he's just dying.
Oh,
No,
fuck
let me
that
give you an
back.
Take a
example.
picture of your back.
No,
real
let me
quick.
give you an example.
Okay.
There was a TikTok video where the guy was like, I mean, the guy was asking this chick or whatever, or the guy, they were asking the couple, and it was like, oh, how much would it take for you to sleep with asked her boyfriend, how much would it take for you to sleep with another guy or some crazy shit? This dude said $2,000.
What the?
Okay, see now this
Fuck,
is
I
a, this
buy
is a
guns for $2,000.
This is a
Completely
crazy segue
different.
from
No, it's
feet.
not. No,
what?
it's not.
What do you mean?
What?
We're talking about
talking
using
about
feet
feet.
pics and sleeping with a guy.
Well, right, but my point is, like,
He's trying to say is.
I'm trying to say
He's trying
one
to say
thing leads
that
into another.
But
Okay.
maybe
No,
I was just thinking like, well, yeah, maybe.
Okay, wait.
You know, you go and buy
We're
her a
doing that,
drink.
it's like-
you
So
go buy
listen,
a
if you're
drink.
hungry for the money, you're not gonna be like, what is your cutoff? Like, yeah, if he says, all right, $5,000,
For
let me rub my
Oh,
dick.
wait, wait,
Let me
wait,
rub
wait,
my
wait.
dick on your foot.
Dude,
What?
okay,
You're gonna
I
do
got-
what?
absolutely
Listen,
not.
Listen,
You just say
okay.
no.
Oh, that's the cutoff? I'm
Yeah,
just
that's-
saying.
listen,
blocked.
Here's my
I'll get my
cutoff.
$100 from someone
Here's
else.
my cutoff. Here's my cutoff.
I'll sell the pictures to someone else next
Quite
time.
literally, the cutoff, pun intended, is by the ankles. That's where the line's cut off.
Only
Okay.
feet.
I'm just-
Only feet.
respect
I'm
that.
gonna start an OnlyFans now called Only Feet.
Only feet, exactly. Look,
Just for us.
look, if a guy came to me and said, "Hey, $10,000, send me a picture of you beating your cock,"
Okay.
I'm
Whoa,
not
whoa,
doing
whoa.
it.
All right. Well, we'll probably have to cut
We're
that
gonna
one
have
out.
that's
Oh,
that's
damn,
not-
we're gonna have to cut that out.
I'm not gonna do that.
Let's wrap this one up right here. Going on that one.
Okay, so
hey.
anyway,
So,
Blue Moon
He
is
does
a really
flips.
good beer.
Yeah, you like it?
I like
Like-
beer. I do flips. I like to flip. I like
Oh,
to
this guy
drink.
loves alcohol, by the way.
I do like to drink. Okay, we can't say I love alcohol. Like
Okay,
that. That makes it sound
wait.
like a
This
problem.
this guy loves to enjoy.
speaking of problems.
Yeah, speaking of addictions and feed addictions,
let's
I'm
speak of
addicted to alcohol.
No, I'm not even fucking with you.
Sheesh.
You've never seen anyone in this fucking world shotgun a beer as fast as this guy.
I will go on record with this one. I will say I did have the world record for fastest shotgun time for a long time. Now it's number 2 with like the timer and everything. I've never been beaten in
I
person.
swear, bro.
You talking about the guy that I know the guy that probably beat you. You talking about that guy that does the videos? And
No,
he
but
goes
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hey, so
No.
what have you ever done the boot?
Das Boot. Yeah, I've done the boot. That shit's hard.
Yeah,
I
it's
can do
hard.
it, but that's not like I don't
No,
get
I
a world
mean-
record time in that one. But like a regular 12-ounce can shotgun, yeah, I had the record time with 1.97.
You do it the old fashioned way, or you use that new fucking? You see
No,
that
I
new
don't do
shotgun thing? That
I
that's
don't do the
crazy. That's kinda
tools. I mean, I don't use my teeth either. Some people do that. I normally
Yeah,
just
that's
I take a
kinda wild.
knife or keys, stab, and then.
Oh,
I used to know this crazy ass dude. He would like banging on his head. And fucking
See, that's
like,
I've seen people
fuck,
split their
that's
shit.
wild. Oh yeah, that's wild. Like,
did.
I'm like,
Yeah, one of my
so
friends has a big
it's,
scar still on his forehead from that
is there any,
idiot.
like,